Just pressed. Okay. Hey everybody. How y'all doing today? Tonight? This very powerful evening. This has been a week. If I've ever said that there's been like a hard week, if I've ever said there's been an extra hard week, I think it would be this week. This week has felt physically and emotionally draining. I think that's physically and emotionally draining. I mean, it's just been absolutely insane. This has been a week. So I'm not jumping into the show and coming at you with like, hey, I've got all this set shit to talk about. I mean, I've got some great stuff to talk about. But right now my brain is just kind of molding in. East Coast. Everybody welcome East Coast Visual Media, Major Ganji, Major Nugs. Welcome to Highly Motivated. And I'm excited to have you here as always. Yeah, this is what makes this community great. And anytime you want to jump in East Coast, you're always welcome. You know that. You know, it's what makes things great. You know, this show really does make things great. Okay. So what am I doing? What do I have over here? What do I have? What have I done? I've done something. Ah, there we go. No, I still did it. I did whatever I did. I still did it. Okay, there we go. Glad you made it back. Thank you. I did make it back safely. Well, today, so I haven't, I don't want to complain. I don't want to complain. So yesterday, late last night when I got home from work, my mechanic dude met me here at the house. He flushed the transmission to the truck because the truck was having issues. When I left the rest stop on Wednesday, I inched back. What am I itching all of a sudden for? This is like crazy. All of a sudden, what's going on? Something bite me? Something must have bit me. Something must be biting me. The hell's going on in here? Okay. So when I left Wednesday from the rest stop, it was going okay for a while. We drove for a little while. Things were pretty good. I would have to say, after we ended the podcast, getting home, the transmission was starting to give a lot of problems. So I got it home, but still, it limped its way in. So I used the Hyundai on Thursday, got home, had my mechanic meet me already there. He was already working on the truck before I even got home. And what is this? What is there something biting me? Like all of a sudden, it's like this room has got like hidden. It looks like I was bit. Am I bit again? What is going? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. But I'm getting bit by something in this room, or maybe it's just me, and I just feel like I'm getting bit. I don't know. It's probably really I'm just getting bit. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll tough through it, and I hope it's not anything serious. I don't know what the hell could be happening in here. I probably need to clean the studio out. So when I left, Troublesome Red. Welcome, Troublesome Red. Welcome to Highly Motivated. That's right, y'all. Tonight we're coming from the home studio. So anyways, I was just telling East Coast, when we finished the podcast, the truck started giving me issues on Wednesday. And what, mosquitoes? It could be mosquitoes. It could be some mosquitoes. I don't know. This room is a weird thing. It could be mosquitoes. Did I get bit again? What the fuck are we? What is going on? So anyways, late last night, had the mechanic work on the car. We flushed the transmission. We put Lucas in there. Test drove it late last night, and it was doing great. So today, I had to be in Tallahassee early. So I took the truck because the truck has AC. And that's why I took the truck, because I'm just itching all of a sudden. It could be like stress or nerves or something. I don't know, I saw something fly by. Could be mosquito. Could be mosquito. I'm spitting when I talk. Oh, shit. That's the cat. Cat scared the shit out of me. So anyways, today I drove to Tallahassee in the truck, and I drove there, and the transmission was great. And I'm like, I feel great about this. I worked all day in Tallahassee, and then on the drive home, it started fucking up a little bit. I got into Gainesville, had to go see a doctor in Gainesville, cannabis doctor, of course. course. What other doctors do I go to? So I had to go see a cannabis doctor. And the truck was really, really giving me problems. The transmission, it was slipping out of gear. It got stuck in third gear so many times. Now, keep in mind, I've been pushing the truck pretty hard. So it's good for a farm truck, I think. If it heals itself, because I parked it, I said, shit, that's not good. So the truck now is sitting on the side. I've got to use the Hyundai. Even though I've got it for sale, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do when I sell it. I got to drive the truck. The truck is good for like an hour there, an hour back. But going to Tallahassee, 3 hours there, 3 hours back, 2, 3, 4 hours of driving. I really pushed the truck to its limit today. Plus, it was climbing hills. You know, Tallahassee is like up and down. Okay, so I really gave the truck the business. I'm going to light this up. I'm just going to let you know what I'm smoking. So it's a 7-pack pre-roll by Ideal. And I've already smoked 6 of them. And this right here is the Moroccan Peaches. Moroccan Peaches, it's a sativa by Goldflower Cannabis. Goldflower Cannabis is a medical cannabis provider in the state of Florida. If you have a medical card, this is the place to smoke. You don't want to smoke anybody else, right? You only want to smoke Goldflower. Not because I smoke there, but because they're the best and delicious. Organic, hand trimmed, living soil, lack of pesticides and fertilizers. This is like the best bud to get into when it comes to Florida. So anyways, all that being said, let me see. Can anybody see the chat? I can't see the chat. Good. So all that being said, imagine if we got to the point where everything was legal, but you had to go to the doctors, like weed doctors, but for other drugs. Right. I'd go to my doctor and be like, doctor, I need cocaine. I mean, you know, I need that Peruvian shit. I need the good shit. The doctor's gonna look at me. Why? Because it's an excellent nasal decongestant. And by the way, put some of that really crazy shit in there too. Little crack, little heroin. I don't know. That's crazy shit. No, I think where you're looking at everything being legal. So here in the United States, in Oregon has legalized a wide array, like everything's legal. Everything, mushrooms, cannabis, cocaine, the much harder drugs, much harder drugs. I don't even want to say them on the stream because I don't really want to mix what we are, cannabis, and the community that we are into those harder things. But Oregon has legalized everything, and they've seen a massive drop in overdoses. They have more outreach, they have more community involvement, and the mushrooms that come out of Oregon, I'm dusty. No, there I go, itching again. Okay, so I'm just gonna break out one of these. This is the Moroccan Peaches. I've had this in the rosin batter from Goldflower Cannabis, but this is the pre-roll, and I want to show you how beautiful it is. I got it in an 8th. I got a bunch of shit we're going to look at. Look, we're going to look at it. We're going to smoke it. We're going to talk about it. But we're going to talk about some other shit as well. I got a beautiful spoken word piece before anybody really jumps in, I guess. I'll light this up and I'll do this. And it's a very important one. Tonight's micro topic, or what's on Oren's brain. It's important. It's important for all of us. It's important for every single one of you to hear this. Okay, this is the pre-roll. It's an Ideal. Ideal is the mothership growing brand for Goldflower Cannabis. And I just want to show, look how chunky. Look at the chunkiness here. Look how gorgeous that looks, how fresh. And it's a tube. It's not a cone, it's a tube. It's like a hand roll machine. But if I'm going to roll one, they're going to look like this. It's going to be fat, it's going to be chunky, it's going to be funky, it's going to be skunky. I haven't smoked in a little while, and I need to smoke. I haven't smoked it. Not as much. I smoked earlier this morning, but I haven't smoked now. That's a big deal. New category, what's on Oren's brain? It's not micro topics. It's whatever he thinks of. But that's really micro topics. The micro topics were things that I think about throughout the day. So I drive. Obviously, we all know that I drive. I drive an incredible amount. And in that incredible amount that I drive, I don't have music on most of the time. There's no music. So I'm just thinking. or I'll look shit up. Some of it, yeah, a bit that's planned. So I guess what's on Oran's brain becomes planned content. I planned a spoken word and some one-liners tonight for the topic du jour. The topic du jour. But yes, you've got to have some planned content. I know, no expectations, no planned conversations. But without it, there could be a lot of dead air. Now, I was watching some other lives today. I caught a live on TikTok, a live on the Insta Cha-Cha. People don't talk very much. Like, oh, that's not working. I'm smacking the wrong phone. I'm like, why isn't that working? People don't talk enough. Okay, site's updated. Ooh, that's good to know. That is good to know. Here's an important note. Okay, good. I'll get back to that. I told you tonight's show. I'm not stressing. Like, I'm not jumping into a topic. I am and I'm not. I'm just kind of letting myself flow into shit because it's been such a crazy week. Friday. I mean, we're entering into the weekend, and I still feel, even though it's been a crazy week, I still feel that it's been quick, it's been fast, it's been rushed through. Like, the whole week feels rushed. So I'm not rushing into tonight's What's on Oran's Brain. You're right, kind of like a new category. So we've got planned content, we've got What's on Oran's Brain, which I really feel is one and the same. I'm gonna like this. This is a Moroccan Peaches, Gold Flower Cannabis, a medical cannabis provider here in Florida. So tonight, I do also want to talk about their new locations. So, new locations. They've got a whole bunch of them opening up, and I would love to give you the address. It's on the Discord. If you're a member of our Discord, of the Oraganji Discord, then East Coast has posted on the Oraganji Discord the new locations for Gold Flower Cannabis with their addresses and their proposed time of opening. All right. So let me get this sparky before my brain is somewhere else entirely. Okay. The Moroccan Peaches are such in flower, in batter, in the rosin batter, the live rosin batter, it's delicious. The nose, the terpenes, the aroma, the flavonoids that hit you are incredible. I mean, there's so much flavor in the Moroccan Peaches that it's become one of my favorite live rosin batter. And what is live rosin batter? It's the stuff that comes in this. This is the Royal Cheesy Cosmo. But still, this is empty. This is basically empty. Don't pay attention to me. It's empty. Shit. But the Moroccan Peaches came out in flower. I mean, it always came out in flower. It had to start as flower before it went to rosin. But this, there are so many flavors. It is a multifaceted kind of experience. The high is very sativa, very mentally lifting, big entourage. Like, it comes body-wise into the brain and then back again. It's very active. It's a vasodilator, opens up the blood vessels of the body, gets things working and twerking. I can only imagine my body twerking. I don't think it would be twerking. I think my body would be going like through convulsions or something. If you see me twerking, I am not twerking. I am having a seizure. So tonight I'm not worried about starting, in the show, or I'm not worried about jumping into things in a way. I'm just looking to find the flow. And I think I find it when I press play or I press live or just go live. I feel like I'm already in the flow. I feel like I'm there. I have to find that wave. And this Moroccan Peach I was looking forward to. So much. Wait, there's another one I need. What is this? This is blueberry muffins. I don't do indicas. But blueberry muffins is the strain that Ludacris wrote his Blueberry Yum Yum song. Put your lighters to the air. Let's get high. Let's get high. So Blueberry Muffin is actually Blueberry Yum Yum. This would be Blueberry Yum Yum by Heavyweight Heads, which is another great grower at Goldflower Cannabis. So at Goldflower, Heavyweight Heads, totally hydroponic grower. So I'm really excited to taste some Blueberry Yum Yum, Blueberry Muffin from Goldflower. Okay, we're gonna put that right there. That's pretty fucking exciting. I do want to welcome everybody from all the different channels that you might be watching, because we are live on LinkedIn, Twitch, Kick, Rumble, YouTube, Facebook. We're not live on Facebook. We have to replay. They don't let me go live. But TikTok and Instagram are currently have me on a moratorium. I have to wait a number of days before they allow me to go live once again, because they're assholes. Okay. So anyways, I said I was watching some other podcasts, and people don't talk as much as I do. There's a lot of talky-talky going on over here. Oh, also everybody, don't forget to check out the FloridaStrainRegistry.org. The FloridaStrainRegistry.org. That's done by East Coast Visual Media. Major Ganji, he does incredible work showcasing the strains, the effects, the entourage, the flavonoids, the terpenes, the aromas, the way it feels, the way, he really puts together one hell of a description. And then, of course, the pictures that he takes are gorgeous. You can tell he loves what he loves. He loves what he does, because the pictures are amazing. And you only can be amazing when you love it. And if you love it, it's never work. If you do what you love, it's not work. And this is actually what's going to bring me into what we're talking about in just a moment. Did I miss something? Am I missing something? I think I'm missing something. Okay. That's right. Troublesome Red is saying the pictures are stunning. The pictures are stunning. And the pictures of the rosin, of the flower, of everything that you've been bringing onto that site have been incredible. I really hope you get sponsored by one of the dispensaries, or by a few brands. And if you're not, then we need to work on that. And I'll be more than happy to get, help you with that. Even though you're probably smarter in the whole sponsorship thing than I am. Somebody wants to sponsor me, like, I don't give a shit. I don't care. You want to sponsor? It'll help, because this shit gets expensive sometimes. That's why I keep it cheap. I keep everything very cost effective. I need to get the neon sign working again. Frank the Tank got this for me. And it's the best. It's the best. I always look at it and I'm always like, I'm so highly motivated. I come in, this is what makes this a studio. Even though it's not working right now, it still makes this a studio. Without it, I don't know. Okay. So anyways, I was saying, I like the Moroccan peaches so much in the pre-rolls. So I got more. Okay. And look at this. Look how gorgeous. I already smoked one out of there earlier. And this was the last one as part of that package. But there's usually seven. There's 6 left. There's usually 7. Look how gorgeous that shit is. Those are fucking pre-rolls, man. Those are the most beautiful, look at that, most beautiful fucking pre-rolls in the industry. I mean, just the most beautiful. Look at me, that's a fucking pre-roll. Pre-rolls usually look like shit, and it's dusty and crap, and it's in a cone, and they twist it, and they hide it. You see the chunkiness here. That is extreme chunkiness. I love it. Okay. So I got 7 more of these because they're delicious. The Moroccan peaches right now, it's probably my favorite strain. It reminds me of Mount Hood Magic. It reminds me of Emerald Apricot, which are my favorites, which it reminds me of so many different strains that are so awesome. Everybody welcome Gavin G-Man. Welcome, Gavin, to Highly Motivated.
What's up, everyone?
What's up? Hey, on the screen that you're looking at, are you covered by the texts?
Yes. I can't.
Your face is covered? Oh, I don't know what the hell you just did. I don't know how to do. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to mess with the texts. Let me see if I can.
I can't see it.
No. All right. Let me.
Well, I mean,
Wait.
I can't see. I can't see myself.
You can't. Oh shit! I just did something. Hold on. Ow! Damn it. Okay.
I don't know why, but
I'll try. Let me try again. Let me try again. What's that?
I usually could turn my camera, but that's not letting me.
That is weird. Try turning it the other direction. Kind of like here. Let me. Oh, wait a second. I think I can move it. Wait,
Oh yeah,
can you see?
we go.
Can you see some shit? All right, there we go.
Yeah, I can see myself.
You can? All right, good. There we go. All right. I'm glad I can move that, but then now I can't read it. Well, damn it. All right, it doesn't matter. I'm going to just go. Oh, there we go. Oh, I did something else. Look, we'll figure it out. I don't know what the hell I'm doing over there. Oh, you got some ice cream Twix over there?
Yeah.
Looks delicious. By the way, Gavin, welcome. Highly motivated.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. So as you can tell, went to Goldflower today. Gorgeous. Just the absolute best. Boom. Okay. And really is just the absolute best. Actually, I've got so much sitting here right now to try that I haven't even gotten to yet. And mostly all the heavyweight heads. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Oh, 4. Okay, so I don't have that much weed. 5, 6, 7, but okay.
Quite a bit.
I've got a little bit hiding over here. I thought I had more. I must have smoked it. I probably smoked it. I'm quite sure I smoked it. I think that's what this was. This is whatever's left. I break it down a little bit. I throw it into the trays, and I add it to shit. I think I can get like a really skinny joint out of that. I can get a skinny joint out of that. Okay.
I didn't realize, because I never had Goldflower's rosin or concentrates yet.
How gorgeous they are.
It smells so amazing. At least the Moroccan peaches, because it's the only one I've had.
Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm smoking. I'm smoking the flower. You're smoking the batter. Hell yeah. No, that's one of my favorite rosins right now. That rosin batter right there is so delicious.
It tastes so fucking good.
It does. And when you open up the container, you're just like, whoa.
And you use a device too that gives it a cleaner taste.
I use the Puffco Proxy.
Right.
I use the Proxy. I put it on the lowest temp. And
I use this thingy.
Yeah, no, I know you're doing dabaroonies. Well, I'm excited that you are smoking the rosin batter from Goldflower because holy shit. Holy, that's incredible stuff right there. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Because I know we're going to have other people jump in. I really want to start with the spoken word just a little bit, just to get this energy, because here's the thing. And this is what Oren thinks, what's on Oren's mind, right? Well, I'll tell you what's on my mind. I'll tell you how I'm thinking. This is it. All right, so today I was thinking about Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. But bless you. So Eddie, bless you. Eddie did this movie a couple of years ago where he was like a guru. He was I don't know, one of these new age kind of. I can't remember the movie. They brought him in. He was like working for like QVC, like Home Shopping Channel, and he was this guru guy, like a Dalai Lama of sorts. Maybe not a Dalai Lama, obviously, but like that kind of character. And it was a comedy. But in the middle of this movie, he gave a speech where he was like, if you're lucky, you get 75 summers. If you're lucky, you'll get 75 winters. If you're lucky. And I started hearing that in my mind today as I was driving to Tallahassee. Tallahassee. But I was driving and I'm like, wow, holy shit. I've heard this before, but I heard it again today, and it just clicks differently. It hits differently. When you get to my age, maybe I only have 25 more beautiful summers. 25. Maybe. If I'm lucky. If I'm healthy. It's not being depressive. It's being real. You know? I have, we all have such short time. So let me read this, and then we're gonna get into that conversation. We have other conversations. We have healing things that we need to be getting into to take care of our bodies. Cheers, Gavin. So first, I just want to say welcome everybody to the show. Thank you everybody for being a part of this show, because it means so much to me that this community grows. It means so much to me that we realize that we're all human. We realize that we're all we're all still learning every single day. We're trying to learn who we are individually, authentically. And I have I think something stuck in my mouth, like coffee pieces. I'll talk about, I'm going to talk about these in a moment. I don't know if anybody's found these. I got these at Rural King. Rural King is like a farm and garden place. Freeze-dried thingies. Delicious. Delicious because they're simply delicious. Delicious because Oraganji is telling you, and they have 10 milligrams of caffeine in like every one of these little itsy bitsy balls. It's a ball. The ball is like, maybe that's why I was like shaky earlier, because I got too much fucking caffeine, or I'm shaky because I'm fucking old. Who knows? We're not going to pinpoint any one of these things. All right. Before you blink. Look, when I was young, I thought I had forever. I thought old age belonged to somebody else. It was happening somewhere else, not to me. I thought pain happened to other people. I thought there would always be summer and another birthday, another chance, another phone call, another chance to say, I can do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow started arriving faster and faster. And the older you get, just so you know, tomorrow comes faster, like faster than you ever imagined. And the reason is because we consolidate it. Our bodies consolidate time. So time, essentially, for the older you get, moves very quickly. And so you always think you're going to get another this, another that, right? Every day. Look, I even say it on the show, like this week has gone by so fast. Today was like lightning. Every day is faster. Every week, every month, every year. The years stopped creeping, stopped walking, and they started running. The years started sprinting and running. One day, you wake up and you realize that you spent your entire life collecting tomorrows. Yesterday stole all of your tomorrows. We live like we are immortal. We argue over things that won't matter next week anyways. They won't matter tomorrow. We argue about shit that may not ever even be in a year from now. We worry about people who won't remember our names. You hear that? We worry about people that don't even know our names. We chase approval from strangers while ignoring the people who truly love us. We trade all of our amazing moments, all of our amazing moments are things that happen, are best things. We trade them for minutes. We trade memories for money. We trade life for a schedule. For a fucking schedule. I am guilty of this. I fucking work like an idiot. I work so much that I'm blind. And am I appreciated for the extra hours, the extra days? Yes and no, because nobody ever sees it. They don't see it, but they see it in the numbers. But then is that my life? Is my life numbers? Is my life numbers on a fucking spreadsheet of how, optimized and right this individual is? What? Is that what we're categorized? So we give up our memories for money. We trade life for schedule. And somewhere through all of that, we have forgotten how to actually live, who we actually are. Look, the greatest lie ever told isn't that life is long. It's that we have time. None of us know. We don't know if consciousness continues, right? We talk about it on the show, but we don't actually know if it continues. We don't know if this is the only chapter of our lives, of our existence, of our energy. We don't know if we are an eternal energy. We don't know if we're eternal energy, if we are eternal soul, if we are something bigger, deeper, crazier than we've ever imagined. We don't know. We don't know if we come back, or if this moment, this breath is the greatest miracle that we will ever experience. This moment. And because we don't know, why would we waste it? Why do we waste it? If we live forever, then love still matters. Love is like the most amazing, important thing that we should be talking about. Love. If this is our only life, if this is it, then love matters even more. Either way, the answer never changes. Love anyway. Create anyways. Forgive and dream and dance. Dance anyways. Just dance. Dance like nobody's watching. Who gives a shit if they are? Maybe they dance with you. Maybe they feel that energy. It's that one thing that changes the one thing. Look, call your mother. Hug your father. Tell your children that they're enough. That's maybe something I need to do more. I need to tell my kids that they're enough. And they are, and they know it, but they need to hear it. Look, tell your friends, all of your friends, that they matter. You all matter. Every single one of you on this show I consider a friend. I thank you, and you do. You matter. You matter greatly to me. You are thought of beyond the show. Plant a tree. Plant a garden. Gavin, I want to say thank you. I want to say that you matter. I want to say I appreciate your energy. Plant a tree. You're welcome. Plant a garden. Write a book about your life. Write, if it's a short story, it's a short story. But write a book. Start a business. Take that trip that you've wanted to take. Go do that adventure. If the Comic-Con comes in and you wanted to go to a Comic-Con, go to Comic-Con. If you're a furry, like one of my oldest sons, Golan, if you're listening, we know you're a furry. It's go furry, people. Go furry. That's the idea I gave him. I was like, listen, go do like a go furry. Create this as your brand, as your character. And other people will love that shit. So he's a wolf. And so he goes to events or to things with like a wolf head on and no shirt because he thinks he's sexy. You could tell he's an Allen. You could tell he's one of my kids. Pure confidence, just love. But the confidence he gets is actually from his mask. So, take a trip, take the trip. He's doing it. Like, if you want to go to a furry con, go be a furry. Who gives a shit? Who fucking cares what anybody in the world thinks? It matters what you think, how you feel in this one opportunity. And it hit me, like, I started thinking of that whole Eddie Murphy thing, and I'm like, it overwhelmed me that we don't realize how short life is. And take the chances. Talk to the people you want to talk to. Jump, where others haven't jumped. Be you, right? Believe. Be all in. These are like 3 phrases that are just everything of life now. And it reinforces this. Look, I said call your mother, hug your father. Do shit that you weren't going to do. Do it anyways. Do it. Even if they don't appreciate it. Who gives a shit? You did it. It's not about them. It was about you. Stop doing shit for other people. You may love them, but you got to love you. So, just sing out loud. Say, I love you to the people that you love. Tell people that you appreciate them. Stop waiting for permission to become you. Because, the clock doesn't stop to see if you're ready. You realize that? The clock doesn't stop to see if you are ready. It's always working. It's always moving. It's always churning. Life is churning and moving and changing. And there's no time to go back and say that. If you're really sorry, say sorry. Say sorry. Apologize if you've done something terrible, unforgivable. I don't know. Do the things. Do the things that change the world, that change you. One day, someone will speak your name for the last time. That's hard. One day, someone will look at a picture of you and smile. One day, the world will continue turning without you. That isn't depressing. It is a little. That's what makes today so sacred. That's what makes, this amazing. This moment. I said earlier, this could be like the biggest moment of your entire life. The breath, the realization that we're a fucking miracle on top of a miracle mixed with a fucking miracle. That's what we are. We are the 1 in a gazillion fucking chance at life. We are already special. We are already amazing. That's why this moment we shared together on this show is so sacred. It's so everything. Your value isn't measured by how much money you leave behind. Just remember that. Or how much land you've acquired. It's measured by how much of yourself that you gave away. Did you make people feel heard, feel seen? Did you leave people with a little bit of hope and guidance or direction? Did you remind another human being that they're not alone? You're not alone. Did you leave this world a little softer, a little better, a little cleaner, a little more organized, a little wiser, a little kinder? Because you passed through this existence. We spend our lives asking, what can I get? Maybe the bigger question is, what can I give? What can I give? Because look, in the end, the people remembered most aren't the ones who took the most. They're the ones who gave the most. Give the most of your soul, of your heart, of your being, of everything. That's why it's be you. Believe. Be all in on life, on people, on relationships, on friends. What can I give? I don't know. So be all in. Not tomorrow, okay? Today. Believe in yourself. Not because someone else believes in you. Not because I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in all of you. But not because of that. So, not because someone else believes, okay? There's only one version of you that has ever existed. And there will never be another. Even if we're in a multiverse, even in a multi-reality, there's never another one of you exactly. That is your miracle. That is your responsibility. So stop shrinking, stop hiding, stop waiting for perfect moments. There aren't perfect moments. None. Look, the perfect moment really has been waiting for you all this time, for you to create it, right? Life isn't asking you to be famous. It isn't asking you to be rich. It isn't asking you to be perfect. It's really asking one simple question. While you were here, did you truly live? It's such a deep thing. I guess, and then I remembered a song when I was a kid, like 30 years ago, and it was when I was graduating. And during my graduation, there was this song. It was a guy speaking over music, and he would say things like, you're not running out of time. You're running out of first times. Things something like that. It was I don't know, maybe like, money can buy comfort. It cannot buy Tuesday back. So it was like something like that. Like the guy would keep talking. He's like, remember your tomorrows, remember your friends, do what you enjoy. You'll never work a day in your life. I mean, that's kind of what the song was. It was just some guy talking, and I guess it was a graduation song or a congratulation. I don't know, but it went viral back in the day. 30 plus years ago, it went viral. It was like the shit. It was like the shit. So tonight, that's kind of where I wanted to come in. That's kind of what, for people like Gavin, for East Coast, for everybody and anybody, it doesn't matter who you are, Troublesome Red, all of you. This may be, some of these, are the most important things that you need to hear. Like someday you'll realize today was the good old days. Holy shit. Today was the good old days that people talk about. Maybe you're living in them right now. I said it a second ago, money can buy comfort, but it cannot buy back yesterday. Money cannot buy back yesterday. Stop waiting for permission to become yourself. If your dream scares you, it's probably pointing you in the right direction. Don't spend your life preparing to live your life. I fucking love that one. I love that. Don't spend your life preparing to live your life. You're always preparing to do it. You're always getting ready to do it, but you're never doing it. Be careful. Be careful what you get good at. You'll spend your life doing it. It's reality. Yeah, you're good at it. And you spend your time doing it, and guess what? It becomes your life. It's your life. Your life shapes around what you enjoy, what you do, what you're good at. The world rewards conformity. History remembers authenticity. How that's crazy. Your attention is your life. Wherever it goes, your life follows. Now, some of these we've spoken about before. Some of these we've said before in one version or another. But that right there, your attention is your life. And who's stealing your attention? Social media. Who's stealing your attention? Organized civilization. Who is stealing your attention? Your job, your relationships, because they want to be conformity. Conformity, fucking conformity. And your fear is stealing your attention. And your attention is your life. Wherever it goes, that's your life. That becomes your life. If nothing else tonight, I just want to open your eyes. I just want to open your eyes to to a real reality. I want to take you out of the Matrix, bring you to what was it, Babylon? No, it wasn't Babylon. What was it? It was I can't remember. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care. Look, every yes is 1,000 invisible no's. Holy shit, that is so real. In sales, in what I do in life, every yes that you get is 1,000 invisible no's. It's 1,000 no's that you never saw, but I felt, and that hit and stung sometimes, and you pick yourself back up. You brush that shit off. You don't even remember it. You go into every fucking appointment like it's already a yes. And many times it's not. Many times, sometimes it's just not. So you keep going, you keep moving, you keep shaking. Like I said earlier, you start twerking. For me, it would be a seizure. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot more energy right now than I had. Today, I was exhausted. Today, I was down. Today, my energy level was like zero, like -0, -100, because the weather, look, the humidity was freaking crazy. It was like a heat wave just kept coming and hitting and booming and bop, 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 bop. Okay. And I'm not going to say things are bad news that I get sometimes. I'm not bad news. I get challenging news. I get news that is challenging because it's challenging how I approach it, how I see it. Because I always like to find the positive in everything. You know, I always like to find a light at the end of every single tunnel. Some tunnels are very dark, and the light that you find is maybe just a pinprick, but damn it, I found it. And it's enough. It's enough to see a little bit. And sometimes you can jump in. If you see a little bit, you see a little bit. I'm telling you, in life, it's not always dark. Life is not always dark. There is light. You have to see it. It doesn't show itself to you immediately. You've got to see it. See through the darkness. See that there is light at the end of a tunnel. There is a way out to improve life, to progress life. You hear bad news about something, you know, it can be fixed. It can be fixed. It can be fixed. It can get better. It can be fixed if it's broken, if it's emotional, if it's physical, if it's metaphysical. It can be fixed. Our environment, I don't know. You people have fucked that shit up. I'm you people. We're all you people. We are all you people. We are all the you people. You people, I'm talking about me as well. We have fucked up this environment. And I already feel as though we've gone past the point of no return. I know some people might argue with me. And you know what I say to argument? I don't hear you. Nanny, nanny, boo-boo. I'm not going to fucking listen. I'm not going to listen because I see the world around me. But I also know shit changes and things happen. You know, there's shifts in currents. And there are shifts in different things. But in many respects, our small existence on this planet has smacked it around a little bit, has damaged a few things. But again, it's going to change. There's going to be shifting tectonic plates, and it's just going to fucking swallow us. And it's like we were never here. It's like we were never here, and society starts again in the blink of an eye. In the blink of an eye. So why are you not exploring this gorgeous marble while you're here? Why are you not singing out loud and dancing in the fucking streets and trying everything you've ever wanted to try and dress as you feel you want to dress? Because fuck conformity. Fuck conformity. Please wear pants. I'm just going to throw that out there. Or at least just cover some shit up. I mean, I might be saying to hell with conformity. Wear some sort of pants. You know, do like the Lady Gaga. She doesn't wear pants. She wears like larger underwear that could be pants, or booty shorts. That's what you feel. If that's what you feel, I know I'll support it because, you know, I'm a supporting kind of individual. That being said, I'm feeling rather goofy tonight. These Moroccan peaches are delicious. I know when I was smoking the batter, Gavin, when I smoked the batter, that shit had me loopy. I mean, that shit had me kind of like, I was like giddy little, you know, hee.
I feel good right now. I got munchies and
I see that you were munching away. Just to jump into your munch, just for a moment. I got these at Rural King. just to show everybody what these are. I already ate the other bag. There was 2 bags I picked up. One was like a mocha choca mocha. Even though they're all called caramel coffee blasts, they're all called caramel coffee blasts. But some will say like it'll have a caramel macchiato por favore, espresso macchiato. Okay. Yeah, these. Okay, so I'm just gonna have one now since we're having a munchy break. They do smell like coffee, and they're these little puff balls. That's it. It's just a beautiful texture, and those pieces you see are coffee. Those little specks right there are coffee or ground up crickets. I'm not sure. No, it's coffee. And this is, look, texture-wise,
Very good for you.
it's like a hard cotton candy.
Coffee grounds.
Coffee grounds are good for you. I imagine the amount of sugar this has is not good for me. Let me see. Oh shit! 20% saturated fat. 20% of the entire thing is saturated fat. What does that mean? Is this like marshmallow fluff? Wait. Sugars? The sugars are 14%. So out of 100%, 20% of it is saturated fat, 14% of it is sugar. This could kill me. Holy shit. What's the rest of it? Wait. More sugar. Another, wait, really? 8? No. Oh, and then it went into grams. 5% of it is carbohydrates. 10% fat. Wouldn't that be the saturated fat? Oh no, it's 2 different fat. It's fat and then it's fat. And then it's sugar and more sugar. Holy shit. Okay, I'll put these down. They might be delicious, but they will spike your blood sugar. If you weren't diabetic, you will be after you eat them. I feel like I just gave myself diabetes. It was fucking delicious. And I want another. Is that bad
I
of me?
felt like I've done that before. Like, you know those Swiss roll boxes? Like, they come in the 6-pack. Usually, so it's 6-pack is 12. 2 for
Okay.
yeah. I ate a whole fucking box before. Like, one whole night, just ate a whole fucking box.
On your own.
Yeah.
It was like, what, one after another? You just couldn't put it down? It's like you...
No,
they
I
were
couldn't.
delicious because they were simply delicious?
I had milk, I had some dabs, I had some flour.
I had some milk, I had some dabs.
Yeah.
I had some flour, and yeah. No, and now, were they sativas, indicas? What did you feel?
I don't know. I didn't have my medical card back then.
So you just smoked what you got. In
Yeah.
most cases, it was probably indicas.
Right.
Only because indicas grow quicker. And on the illegal marketplace, it's about how fast you grow. And indicas are, and I believe certain indicas are like resistant to bugs and pests.
Right.
So, and you could harvest so much quicker. They don't require as much attention. Indica-esque plants will be short, fat, and stubby, resinous, big, dark, beautiful buds.
Yeah.
Beautiful buds. Just drippy, icky, sticky. Love it. Love it.
Like, the stuff I used to get before I had my medical card tasted so good. I mean, you have to look for the stuff in the medical market to...
When I first got into the medical market, I was not happy. I mean, the weed was just subpar at best.
Right.
I mean,
It's getting pretty good now. Fucking gold flower.
Wow. When I worked for one of the first people I was with, there was a guy, Darren Potter, great grower, excellent grower. Darren Potter was, he is amazing. He's working for another company now, which is Pheno. But you're right, Gold Flower has it dialed in. Gold Flower is slanging and banging the most beautiful shit. Like, no, I'm right there with you. Beautiful stuff. But the beginning of the market, I was really lucky. I was with a company that was trying to do it. They were trying to do it right. And then they sold. And then they went to shit. It just went to shit. It's been shit. It's still shit. It's in the medical market here in Florida. So moving forward many years, because I've been in this market like 8 years now. 8 years? Holy fuck. So now with Goldflower for like the last 2. And I love them. I love their products. I love who they are as people. I love what they're doing. And right now there are 14 locations, 14 in the state of Florida. And they put out a list. That's going to be 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 locations before the end of the year. That is amazing. And slated to open another 20 next year.
Was that like
That's
the
amazing.
fastest growing?
What's that?
Would that be the fastest growing dispensary, or like in Florida, in the state of Florida?
No, maybe. In Florida, something that's a mom and pop that's not an MSO, because most of them are MSOs, multi-state operators, where they're operating cannabis in other places, legal states and medical states.
Right, True Leaf.
Right. Well, and they come in and they have insane amounts of money, insane amounts of backers, a lot of people to pay, a lot of people that come to the table. So it's not one person making a lot. I mean, one person is making a shitload. But in that, as far as your more mom and pop cannabis companies in Florida, Goldflower is one of the fastest growing businesses in the United States. And in Florida. In Florida, they're like number 6.
That's crazy.
They are the 6th fastest growing business. The 6th fastest growing business in the entire state of Florida, and like number 13 or something in the United States.
Why did you tell me that before? Because I don't know. I thought
that's huge. I mean, what, I got something in my teeth. But huge. I mean, that is, it's these little coffee pieces. They're going to annoy the shit out of me. So now I don't want to eat any more of those. I'm just going to be spitting out coffee. Well, I wasn't drinking coffee. What happened? I'll forget that I was eating them, and then what is this in my mouth? So I've been, okay. I don't even know where I'm transitioning to. So, okay, I'm transitioning back to this. Okay. Let me see. Most people don't fear failure. They fear being seen trying. That's interesting. They don't fear the failure itself. They fear people judging them and seeing them while they're trying to achieve their goals. And that's why it's so big. Who gives a shit what people think? Who gives a shit who's watching? Live your life. Don't wait for somebody else to give you permission, to give you an applause, to say, yes, great job. Do it yourself. You don't find purpose. You build it. That's everything. You build purpose. One day, your parents picked you up for the last time. Neither of you knew it. Neither one of you knew it. Man, that hits hard. That actually hits really fucking hard. One day, your friends went outside together for the last time, but nobody announced it. Nobody said anything. Nobody said goodbye. Goodbye just happens. Sometimes you don't see family for years. I haven't seen my sister in years. Years. I mean, we don't really have the best relationship, but we don't have the worst relationship. She lives her own life. It's not part of mine. You don't get back tomorrow. You really don't. And this is not depressing where I'm at. I mean, it hurts to hear some of these things because it's so right. And it's reminding me, like, why have I taken shit for so long? Why have I been under the boot heels of others for so long so that they can feel better, they can feel good? You know? How about me? You never know when you're making your last memory with someone. Fuck. It's so right. I didn't read these beforehand. Not these. Oh, that is hard. One day you just stop seeing your friends. You stop, and it's not by your fault or their fault or anybody's fault. It's life. It's a crazy, crazy sped up life. And it's these stupid fucking jobs and these stupid fucking responsibilities. They're important. They're not important. They're important. They're not important. But it does it, life changes us. And no excuses. You should be calling your friends. You should be calling your family. You should be visiting them. You should hug them longer. Just shut the fuck up. Hug them longer. I know you might have problems with this person or that person, or they haven't apologized for this, or this person hasn't apologized for that. Life just ends. Life just fucking ends. And what are you fucking doing with your stupid fucking pride? Your stupid fucking pride that is what? It's you. It's only you. I know maybe life has been hard. Maybe they've been hard. Maybe there's things that you can't forgive. And I understand. I understand. But one day you're not going to be able to forgive yourself if you don't hug a little bit longer. If you don't just see people again, your family, your friends. Because maybe success without peace is one of life's greatest failures. So what, we feel like we fail because the lack of peace with friends and family and work takes your whole time. I saw this tiki-talker video or on Instagram, and this guy graduates, right? He graduates from college, and he's still wearing his little hat thingy, holding his diploma, and you see this guy's like, hey, can you stand right there? And at 5 o'clock, I'll pay you $50. And the dude's like holding his skateboard, and he's like, yeah, sure. And then it cuts to a scene where, he's constantly there, maybe now in a better suit. The guy comes to him, he goes, hey, you've been really reliable. You've been great. Let me move you to a larger office. And he moves him to a larger square outside on the concrete with the view of a bridge. And he goes, you deserved it. And now he's standing there, just standing there every day. That's his fucking job. That's what your job is. That's what it means at the end. At the end, that's what it means. That's what it means. And it's gone like this. So his friends came up to him and they're like, hey, why don't you come out? Let's go do this. And he's like, I can't. I'm working. I'm standing in my square, in my box that they've given me. That hit me so hard because so many people conform and they blink and their life is over. And so at the end of this, he basically said, I want to retire now. I want to go. The guy's like, you've been great to us. You can go, you can retire. And then you see him pay all this money to a little kid, a ton of money to a little kid for his skateboard. And there's an older guy wearing a suit, and he takes his skateboard and he tries to start riding it, and he falls and he dies. I mean, I don't know if he died. I'm being morbid right now. But he fell, and he wasn't moving, and he hit his head. And he was pretty old. So I'm going to say he fucking died. And there you go. I'm going to make it a dark story, yo. It's fucking dark now. Now it's dark. It's dark because I made it dark, and that's what's going to happen. No, I mean, holy shit. This is, I don't know. Protect your mornings. Your mornings become your future. Christopher, welcome to the show. Everybody welcome Professor Time, Christopher Sterl, to Highly Motivated. Welcome, sir. Take care of your body now, because tomorrow is too late. Sometimes it's much harder to recover from a lifetime of neglect. If it costs you your peace, then it costs too much. Comparison is the fastest way to waste a beautiful life. You hear that? To compare. The comparison of life, to compare yourself to anybody else. And that's where social media is such shit. Social media, all it does is make you compare to everything else, everybody else, right? Social media has been just, it makes you look at everybody's snapshot of their life. A snapshot, you know, of their life. And we think it's how they really live. You know, we think it's who they really are. But it's a snapshot. It's a fucking picture. The rest of it could have been crazy, chaotic, yelling and screaming and walking and I don't know. It's not what we think it is. But we compare our entire lives to other people. Well, that's a wasted life. The mirror isn't asking if you're rich. It's asking if you're becoming you. Do you hear that? Your mirror doesn't ask you if you're rich. It looks for the authentic you. I want to tell you something crazy about mirrors. Okay. So I heard this today. I had quickly done some research, and I'll pull something. We'll talk. Maybe it's what's on Orange Brain. Micro-topicking. When you talk into the mirror, it helps manifest your desires by 233%, plus 233%. Welcome everybody, we got Professor Time. Professor Time, welcome to Highly Motivated. Welcome, sir.
Hey, guys.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, Art.
So really, by looking in a mirror, it manifests your reality by 233%. Why are we not looking in fucking mirrors and talking to ourselves? You know, and
I need
what
more
is it?
hair here.
Is it okay? Manifest it. Actually, you know what you should be using? Oh shit! I did it.
I need some teeth and.
I need some teeth. Let's not even get started here about teeth. Damn it! I'm missing a whole side here and a side there, upper deck. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, that's how you do so.
But it's not about manifesting the teeth themselves. Maybe manifest the opportunity. You know, like hair. You know. By the way, there's something called mane and tail. Mane and tail. You can buy this at Rural King. You could buy this at like beauty salons. You could buy it at the Wally World. This actually helps grow hair back on your head. And it thickens the hair that you have. Now, and by doing that, it's pulling from those follicles deep inside. It's pulling the hair back out. You think I'm crazy? This is a trick. It's a trick of Hollywood. And because a lot of Hollywood people start losing their hair because of the overuse. You know, they do wigs, they do this, they do glues, and over the years it fucks up their hair. So how do they get their hair back? It's mane and tail. I learned this as a trick many years ago, and it's an agricultural horse product. It's meant for the mane and the tail of the horse to thicken and grow it back after you know, extreme use and braiding, because you know they braid the shit out of their hair, and they do a lot to the horses in competition. So they give them mane and tail to strengthen and pull the hair back out to revitalize. I don't know. It's amazing. I know because my father was losing a little hair in the front parts here when he was younger, like maybe his late 30s, early 40s. I don't know. And my mom would bring this to him, and he'd be like, "Oh, Tommy, that's not gonna bloody do it. It's a stupid shampoo." My mom would, "Hey, Peter, shut up. You don't know what's good for you. Shut up, I tell you. Listen, Peter, shut up. Go do this. Do it." And he'd do it. And then he'd feel like it was working. And now, 80-something years old, he has luscious hair.
So, I just want to mention, this is off topic, but people on LinkedIn, when I join your podcast or other LinkedIn lives, including my own, it was crashing after about 2.5 minutes. I might have mentioned this many times.
What, the LinkedIn?
Yeah, the LinkedIn Live crashes, and you need to refresh your browser. So LinkedIn support actually reached out to me and said, could you do this, this, and this to get us debug information? And I did. I got debug information tonight that pinpoints exactly where the fucking crash is.
But is it happening to everybody, or is it happening to just...
That's a great question. Is it just
right?
Is it just them?
This is deep.
People in New Jersey?
Or are they pinpointing it for accounts that they don't want shown? Because if it's going to crash for somebody, somebody will stop watching it. Like when I say that, if it crashes, people stop watching.
It could be spyware they've put on my computer is misbehaving, and they want to make sure that they haven't lost containment of it. You know, like maybe I shouldn't have seen the.
But they gave you the code.
Well, they told me, can you do and when you're in your web browser, you can hit F12 on your keyboard, and it'll take you into developer tools. And in developer tools,
you can open up a virtual
all this different debugging information, all kinds, network traffic, what source codes used, the page, timings, all kinds of shit. I'm sure you've accidentally hit it before, and you're like, "What the fuck is this?"
No, I understand it, so I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, you've touched the developer tools. So, like, that's good, man. You know, like that's a positive thing. And I shared the information with them, and maybe that'll help them out. Actually, find a problem in LinkedIn that's been there.
That's pretty cool. Well, let us know the progress on that, because I noticed this on different networks, on different servers in different places. Now, and I'm wondering, just is this something that they put out there on my channel? Because if somebody's watching and it crashes, they won't watch anymore. Like they'll go do something else. They won't usually refresh it.
It's nobody really knows. There's so much software involved in delivering the experience you get over the web that they use something called Node Package Manager. And what happens is when you develop a page, they're using different versions of the software that happen to work together at that point in time, but they're constantly updating shit. So, it's complex. It's very complex. I'm still supporting software that was developed in 2017. And it still works. And that's what the wonderful thing about today's modern web pages and JavaScript is. But it's very complex, man. You get a billion things.
No, it's gotten so much more complex. I remember
running in the web
writing very simple code, which is
you remember that hello world div, bold, or HTML.
Right. But it's line by line by line by line. It was thousands of lines of code in order and early programming. And that's where AI can be very helpful. But you still have to go through all those lines of code to make sure that it's not syncing certain things in there, or that it's not
right. So
because there's a lot of redundancy in some of this AI programming, and you got to be careful of AI programming, Chris.
Yes. So what we do is when we write code, we use something called GitHub. Okay.
GitHub. Yeah.
And we make a branch, and then we make our changes, and then we seek approval from other developers to review the changes. And they go to a web page where it's like, here's all the stuff in this pull request. Okay. You're like, please pull my branch into your branch as a pull request. Please pull it into your branch. And you need approval from that. So multiple developers where I work at, every pull request for the past 7 years has been reviewed by another developer, except for certain things where I'm the king of the hill and nobody gives a fuck. And they're like, you're the one that, but it should never be that way. You always need a team no matter what you do. Pizzas, coffee, cannabis. You need a team.
Honestly, I look at this show as my team.
Okay.
I mean, bud tenders are all part of my team. All the bud tenders are my team. They're the first face that you see. They're the most important people, right? But this show,
there you go.
I look at this show as a brainstorm.
Teams,
you guys are part of the whole digital brainstorm, and sometimes shit hits and sometimes it doesn't. But I try certain things. And by the way, right now I'm feeling a little kicked in the ass. I need a location.
Yeah, what
I
happened?
need a location. I'm just gonna let everybody know for the Ganji Fest. People are scared of a lot of people. When you say it could be a lot of people, they're like, how many people's a lot of
Yeah,
people?
you're focused in Florida. That's where all your contacts and all your pizzazz is at. Is Florida? It wouldn't make sense for you to come to New
Well,
Jersey,
So
right?
Jersey, I do have some contacts. And actually I have festival contacts. In Texas, I've got some huge contacts. Texas is my stomping ground. Texas, I go to Texas. Listen, now it's time to have a fucking party. Get my
Right.
cowboy hat out. I get my fucking boots out.
Yeah,
I get
you're
my
not-
big
you're not-
old belt buckle.
You're not gonna
Yes,
have-
people. Yippee-ki-yay.
You're not going to have a traveling festival, though. I mean,
Oh,
right?
yeah. No, absolutely we will.
Okay.
The Cannabis Science Fair is the festival that goes beyond Ganji Fest. The Cannabis Science Fair we could do as a smaller event. You know, it could be, it is the event. And around it are the vendors. And in the center, the event is the science fair and education.
You
And
can have
so it'll
traveling
have,
science fair. I'm not saying you can't do that. It's just, you know, you know, yeah. I mean, you could do that. You know, I just
well, look,
figured-
surrounding it, look,
Hey,
Chris,
festival.
surrounding the Cannabis Science Fair is education, is patient testimony, is so it's a smaller venue
Oh, I know
that you
some-
would do right. So like it'd be, you could do it for 300 people, you could do it for 1,000 people, you know, you could do it for 5,000 people, but you could do it for, like, say it's a traveling event that sets up for a cannabis company, and say they want to do something for all their employees. Well, you set it up right outside their facility, the Cannabis Science Fair. This has great opportunity and marketing beyond, because it's education. It's an eye opener. It's a community opener. When I talk to people and they find out that you can make fuel from cannabis, from the hemp herds, and when they realize that it's a better fuel for the environment, it doesn't leach out terrible toxins, it doesn't create topsoil erosion, it cleans the soil, it cleans the air, it's negative carbon, blah, blah, blah. It's holy shit amazing. And then people realize that in order to make this a reality right now, we just take corn out of the processing facilities and we give it hemp herds. That's it. That's it. No other changes have to be made to make ethanol. A better, cleaner, better working ethanol. Why the fuck are we not growing our own fuel?
Yeah, but what are the water requirements? I mean,
less than corn. Corn takes a lot of water to grow. Industrial hemp takes almost nothing. Almost nothing.
Like a weed. They call it weed, you know.
Oh, it takes more love and care, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, industrial hemp is one thing, but you know.
So the Cannabis Science Fair becomes a thing of its own. It becomes its own thing, and I can do that at smaller venues. What I need is the Ganji Fest. It's an introduction of many different things, and we're running out of time. We're not running out of time. We're running out of time. We're not, and we are. I was hoping to find a location and signal down with something, but people don't get back to me. Damn it! You got some itsy bitsy buds over here. Look at you. But they look nice. They look like they've you know. So that's your smalls. By the way, anybody ever looking? If you're looking at smalls, that's what Chris is showing right now. And by the way, just so you know, Chris, wait, just so you know, smalls have a higher THC than the larger nugs in many cases.
Yeah, this one was called Illicit by, oh, let me see, I have the bottle right here. This is called Illicit Premium Popcorn Hibernate.
Popcorn is tiny, yeah.
Hibernate Indica Illicit. And this is I don't even what's the name of the place? Cannabis Quality. The name of the place is Quality Cannabis in Blackwood, New Jersey, and I found them completely at random and just completely on a whim when I needed a different dispensary to go to than the one I started with.
I've got 2 blueberry muffins.
They're medical.
I didn't know. I already bought it.
What are blueberry muffins?
Oh my God. Blueberry yum yum. Holy shit.
Is that the
Gavin, sing the song. No, but
Blueberry-
Gavin, sing the song. All right, you know the rapper Ludacris?
Yeah.
So years ago, he had one of his famous songs.
What's up with that?
One of
Blueberry
his
Yum
famous
Yum.
songs was called Blueberry Yum Yum.
Stomp around. That's what that.
Somebody
So
grab
one of
me
his
that
famous
lighter.
songs, thank you, Chris. He doesn't hear me. But one of his famous songs was called Blueberry Yum Yum.
Oh, one of his Ludacris. Blueberry Yum Yum. That's my thing. Shittity shit. Look at my bling. You know.
Blueberry Yum Yum.
We feel for you.
It's a good song.
It is a good song, and I wish I could remember it right now. It's funny.
They say there was a decline in street and urban culture because money from U.S. aid was cut off to many places it was going to, and apparently one of them was to like making
That came out of nowhere.
Beyonce like the top Grammy-winning music star or something.
What the fuck are you talking about? What were we talking? Were we talking about? Did I just go blank? What were we talking about?
Hip hop and street culture for like rappers like Ludacris and other people.
Oh,
like
so
that.
Ludacris, Blueberry Yum Yum. So okay, what I wanted to show. Thank you.
I'm gonna go look for that song.
Hey, look for the song because you're gonna love it.
It's a good
Put your
song.
lighters to the. I can't read that 'cause I'm
Blueberry
brain.
Yum Yum.
Hell yeah. So it's like put your lighters to the air. I got my sticky stuff. Okay, so this right here is what he wrote the song about. So Goldflower Cannabis, a medical provider here in Florida that does the best shit. Look, organics, hydroponics. This is one of their hydroponics. That's heavyweight heads. All right, heavyweight heads. This is one of their hydroponic offerings. But guess what? This is the shit that Luda, he wrote his song about. So here we go. You ready? Ow, I hurt myself. Okay, I'm opening it. I'm so excited.
Listen to a little bit of the song so I get an idea what it is.
Holy shit, it smells like blueberry muffins. Like it smells like muffins. It smells like blueberry muffins. That is absolutely incredible. Holy shit. The cat, get off. What are you doing? Oh my God. What is this? No, wait. Rosa, stop it. Okay, hold on. Because this is psychotic. And she's going to end up here. Come here, baby. Come here. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Come here, baby.
No,
It's okay.
cats follow your orders, dude. What are you talking about?
Okay. Oh. Here, hold on. I'm coming. Here, go. All right.
How many kitty cats gonna come on the podcast?
Oh my God. Yeah, the cat has got to the worst place. All right. There you go. Yeah. Shh.
Come on.
Okay. Holy shit. I cannot believe this cat. Wait, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
No, come on. Calm down.
Stop.
Come on.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
all
is
right.
Rosa. Rosabella is crazy. You're crazy. Why would you do that?
Cute little kitty. I had a calico cat too. You know, they're just random and unique, and they're very.
You know,
very,
she's not. She's my daughter's cat. Okay, go. You want to go?
right. It was that way with me
up there.
too. It
Don't
was
be
like
ridiculous.
it was
Don't
my
be ridiculous.
people made it clear it was my cat, and that cat made it clear it was my cat too. Because my cat, like nobody else was allowed to touch my cat. Only I was. Or the cat would freak the fuck out.
So much hair. So much hair. It's like fucking balls of hair.
Like
Damn it.
When I had a cat as a kid, it was hostile towards everyone but me.
It was hostile with everybody but you.
Yeah. It was,
You know, cats are
everyone-
weird with me. They like me. They don't want to get too close. I've only had one. Look, I only had one cat that I've adored, and she adored me. Her name was Gracie. She was a Persian cat, long hair Persian, and just a beautiful, intelligent. When I say intelligent people, look, I'm a dog person. I love dogs, and I do and I don't. I mean, I love a dog. I don't love a dog. I love the dogs. I love the dogs. The dogs we have, we love them. They're family. But cats, I never appreciated them. I was always like, no, I'm not a cat person. Not a cat person. And I bought this cat for my wife, and the cat loved me.
It's rare to get a cat that loves you.
Holy shit! It was such a love affair from this cat.
Right.
You know, and I appreciated that. The cat was amazing. It was intelligent. When I say we spoke. My wife was very jealous of our relationship. Me and the cat. No, because she loved my wife too. She would show her tons of love. So I mean, and she got mauled by a pack of dogs.
Oh.
And ever since that happened, I closed my heart to cats. And
Right.
Rosa, I tolerate. Hope there's not something cooking. That could be the joint. Yeah, everything should be fine. Okay. So, anyways, let's do it. Let's do it. I haven't pulled it out yet. It smells like blueberry muffins. Wow, nice nugs. Okay. Look at that. These are not bad. So let's show what we got. Here we go. Three nice sized poofy nugs. This is the blueberry yum yum. The center nug is a gorgeous nug. This is right out of the package. Check that out. It's it smells great. It smells a little grassy and blueberry. And the grassiness goes right away to like this back end skunk. It's like a piney skunk in the background that turns into fucking blueberry muffins, yo. Holy shit. So this is blueberry muffins, gold flower cannabis. I don't even know what the terps are on this. They must be incredible. This is, look at that nug.
Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at the purple in there. That's
beautiful. Do you see the purple in that?
Yeah.
Wow. And we haven't even cracked the nug yet. Look at that beautifulness. This is.
What other TV show has buds on camera? No TV show has buds on camera. Your TV show has buds on camera.
I don't think I see buds on camera. You're right.
I don't think I ever see.
I haven't seen people really show. No, I guess some people. Ooh, look at the perps. You got some lovely perps. So this is blueberry muffins. What Luda wrote blueberry yum yum about. This is the blueberry yum yum, people. When you open the bag, you smell muffin. You smell blueberry muffin. It's like mentally mind-boggling. Here we go. Let's crack it. All right, let me do a crack. Here we go. 1, 2. Well, that's a hard nug. You see the purples in this one?
There's some spots in there where it's all just purple.
Dude, it's like a geode. This is like a geode. I've broken a rock open, a geode, and look at this gorgeous purple.
I can immediately think of a story called like Purple Bud, where the king of this kingdom has all the weed picked and has all the purple picked out of it for himself.
Oh my God! It's such an open flavor now. It's gone beyond the blueberry muffin. I don't smell blueberry muffin any longer.
So you know what? I had strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries the other day in a berry bowl. I wish I had a berry bowl right now, but I'll do without. And I buy these berry bowl, and it's expensive buying strawberries in a berry bowl, right? But dude, after I eat strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, all of those terpenes and all those organic compounds that have a parallel with cannabis, this smells like a plant. That tastes like a plant.
This is
the goodness.
It is amazing. Look at these gorgeous purples. Beautiful. But to tell you, look, the smell, where I just said the smell has developed in such a way. I smelled blueberry muffins a little while ago, right? Now I smell like a deep cheesiness, a piney funk. A deep, cheesy, piney funk.
It depends what's in your mouth and what you ate and your genetics and the time of day.
But coming up, but coming up through the nose, I get the blueberry. Like a hint of berry, a hint of like a blueberry. But it's such a developed smell now. Like I'm telling you, wow! I think I might have to smoke this. I'm so intrigued. I'm just gonna break it up by hand. Because I like breaking shit up by hand.
If we are created in the image of the creator, right?
We are the creator. But
probably, yeah. That's a joke, right? We are the very creator that they're talking about, right? So yeah, that's funny. And that's so true. We are actually God. They call it the Spirit. And in Catholicism, they have the Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost.
The Holy Spirit.
The Holy Spirit, but the Holy Spirit is the mother. We all have a mother. And the
mother is the beginning. The mother and the feminine is the beginning. We all come from that.
We all come from that.
We all started off as female, and then our gene or our chromosome chose to go male.
Right. So the sun is often a masculine symbol, and the moon is often a feminine symbol. So, like Yahweh, the Israel,
Yahweh,
the Hebrew Jewish God of
Elohim Adonai.
that we're talking about, he is a man. You know, like he's a dude. He's a dude, basically. And they hammer that point home too, right? Like, you know, in the
I don't know. I don't think. I mean,
maybe
by
maybe in
ideology, by the
Jewish,
way they paint, the
it's
way because he's omnipotent, he is everything. He is
right.
both man, he is both woman.
That's what they
But it's
say.
interesting how where you see the Jewish religion as you know, I guess.
Oh, I include Jesus in the Jewish religion.
Well, no, so I wouldn't. So Jesus really isn't in any of our teachings
Well, there are
in the Jewish religion in Old
there are
Testament.
Jews who love Jesus. You know, there are.
Well,
Jews.
sure, but that's a whole different
There are.
religion.
That's
That's a
whole.
whole different religion. I mean,
Yeah,
the Jewish people.
I
Okay,
had a guy. He was Jewish,
Jesus.
he was talking
Just so you know, I want to set it straight. Jesus is not part of the Old Testament. Jesus was a prophet. He was a
Right,
man. He was
right,
born Jewish,
right,
and as he preached his word
right.
back in those days, he preached a very new age way of Judaism.
Yeah, it
But we
was
didn't really call it being Jewish because nobody was Jewish. You know,
right,
religion was just part of life.
right.
And it was a
We're
very
getting
new
here.
thing
We're called
because many people were still anti-religion. And during the times of Jesus, we'll call him
right
Jesus,
before
but
religion.
during his times, he
Right.
was actually bringing people together at a new form of religion.
Yeah.
So was that Christianity? Was that early Christianity? I don't know, but the possibility is there. Now
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
people, that's why people are like, oh,
I
so
love
you know,
both. I love both. I mean, I think it's all.
I love
like
everybody. I love everybody and everything.
weird Indian religions too, like the elephant.
Well,
God.
you can't call it weird. You can't be like, I love them all, those weird
For
Indian
me.
religions.
It's
No,
weird for me.
actually, some of those Indian religions are so old and ancient
Yeah.
that they predate some of our civilizations.
Right.
And so you know, you should maybe look at them and look at the not just how ancient they are,
I
but
want you
where
to
your religion stems from.
I'm gonna
Because
open
our holidays, just so you know, our holidays, this is why we don't talk religion, because I get all fucking weird. But our holidays, just so you know, stem from much older religions. In the
Right.
Christian religion, they've adopted many of the pagan celebrations.
Yeah, that's where the bunny rabbit comes from and the Easter egg. And a lot of those things.
And there's a
come
lot of symbology there, absolutely.
Yeah. So
Where you think that these things have been forgotten, no, they've just been buried into the culture that you live in now.
Right.
Look,
Right.
Chris
Like,
Kringle.
yeah.
Chris Kringle came from something very old. He was a fucking Viking, you know. A Viking, I'm telling you. Or someone even older than that. I don't know what accent I'm doing. I have no clue. I don't care. I don't care. That way it's not offensive because I don't even know which one it is.
I have Santa Claus in my Stealth Time Machine project. Because I think Santa Claus is a character that has a lot of fun. And he's like a cool,
I just saw a Santa movie.
A cool Santa Claus though.
Oh my God, it smells so good.
He wears like
Holy
a
shit.
biker jacket,
Yeah, you gotta see. There's a movie on Netflix right now. I want to say it's Netflix. And the guy that used to be in Stranger Things, the cop.
Yeah.
The cop from Stranger Things, he plays Santa in this ass-kicking, ripping people's heads off their bodies, action thriller. I fucking loved it. At first I didn't. I was like, oh, another fucking Santa movie. And then in the beginning, he was kind of acting like a bit of a poof, a bit of a pansy, I don't believe in violence. The man turned into the baddest ass.
Oh, there's a bunch. Christmas, Bloody Christmas. Is that?
Oh, he's done a couple?
No, I'm saying there's a couple.
Oh my God, you got me all excited. I'm like, wait, there's a continuation to this? So the cop, I can't remember his name, but the police officer dude in Stranger Things. Anyways, if you look
the one you
him
see
up,
in season 1, episode 1.
oh, you only see, well, if you look up this guy and you see the name and it'll pop, if you say the name, I'll be like, oh yes, that's the guy. He played excellent. I usually think he's a very sleepy kind of actor.
Did you see
I'm not
Johnny
usually
Depp
very
coming out with a
impressed.
new movie? Johnny Depp's coming out with a new Christmas movie.
Is he? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
He's
Right back.
Uncle
Don't talk
Scrooge
about
or
it.
whatever.
Yes, a Viking-inspired Santa Claus. It's called Violent Night. Sorry, Gavin. What did you say?
Johnny Depp's making a new movie, Christmas movie. It's coming out in November.
Okay,
He's playing like Uncle Scrooge.
interesting.
I first thought he was like retired or something.
Ebenezer, A Christmas Carol. Johnny Depp stars as Ebenezer Scrooge. Nice. Thanks for the word of mouth there. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Dude, I only watch it on word of mouth now because there's just too much. I don't know. I can't say it, but there's just too many liberal, progressive politics in the shows. You know.
Okay. Wow. There's creepy shit that goes on around here, people. I'm just letting you know that these lands are a bit frightening. Okay, what were we talking about?
Johnny Depp's coming out with a new movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Johnny Depp's coming out with a movie called Ebenezer this year, and then the movie you were talking
Ebenezer
was called
Ebenezer. That should be actually kind of interesting. That should be fun. Disney.
Violent Night is the name of the movie you're talking.
That's it. Violent Night. Violent Night.
David Harbour plays a chief of police in Stranger Things. In Violent Night, he plays Santa Claus.
Yeah, he plays it. What the fuck did I do with the pic? That is so weird. Where did it go? It was just like right there. Okay, I'll get another one. So Violent Night was excellent. Look, it started off a little weak. They took too much time in the backstory.
And there
really wasn't a backstory.
Indie films they're slow to start. Hi, Grandma. Hi, it's a spring day. Oh, it's so lovely here. Yes, things are happening. We're in the ordinary world. Yes.
Yeah, but something. Oh my God, this stuff is so purple. This shit is so purple that I just broke up the blueberry muffin.
Yeah, sure.
I've never been this excited. I don't know if you could see it.
No, don't. Yeah, you don't want to spell.
Shit. Wait. It's okay because it was
too foul,
Damn it.
Oren.
A foul.
It's okay. You know why? Because I'm prepared. I had more right here.
So in the Self-Time Machine Project, Mr. Bigleton has a department called the Xenoponics Lab. And the Xenoponics Lab is nothing but weed and buds and stuff like that. Like looking at it under a microscope.
Well, I'll tell you what.
You know.
Oh, I'm so excited. Holy shit. I'm so excited. I really wish more television would incorporate not the stoner image necessarily, but maybe more of cannabis as just normal use.
I love the idea. So yeah, I love the creative idea of what if there's a culture or society in the universe that is based entirely on a cannabis culture? Their fuels, their buildings, everything.
So as a sitcom, I can see that. Like, you remember how like Third Rock from the Sun, and that was a great series for a long time. Yeah. Loved it and funny. Well, in the same easy set, easy styling, keep the budget low, but it could be traveling, and you could be. Look, the whole show takes place on this planet.
You could. Now, so here's the thing. What you're describing is low concept versus high concept. High concepts like Star Trek, where they had to build $10 million sets.
I'm always low concept. I'm always going to be cheaper and more cost effective because I think people are tired of AI. They're tired of overproduction. They're tired of too much fucking action and no fucking story. So people are tired. They want to see real.
So if you look at the Tom Baker if you look at the Tom Baker Dr. Seuss, they just had a little bit of special effects, a little bit of green screen, but it was just basic 1970s stuff.
But you loved it. People loved it.
I love it. I still love it. Yeah, it's a story. And he's I am the doctor. Yes, I am Leela, the slave girl.
Right, but so you just said it. There's a story. There is a story. Everybody welcome. Cowboy. Welcome to Highly Motivated.
What's up, Cowboy?
Yeah, what's going on, everybody?
Listen, I just rolled a blueberry yum yum or a blueberry muffin, but as Ludacris called it in his song, this is the blueberry yum yum. It smells like a blueberry muffin now that it's back inside the paper.
I never thought.
It actually smells like a blueberry muffin. So
But
I'm pretty excited about this. It's an indica, but I'm gonna smoke it. I don't normally smoke indicas, but this one's got me very excited. Cowboy, how are you?
pretty good, man. Just unwinding from the weekend or from the week, ready to start the weekend.
He's over there. The weekend hasn't even fucking started. Holy shit. Oh, this is good. Wow. Look, the weekend hasn't even started yet. And Cowboy's like, yeah, I'm trying to recover from the weekend. Listen. This has been a crazy week. Everybody, look, this week I feel like it's just been super busy, super nonstop, getting shit done, but just crazy.
Yeah.
And then problems. Well, not problems, but roadblocks the entire week.
Just obstacles to get around, man. So.
Well, it's been rough. Look, the beginning of the week, I was in Jacksonville, and the truck started giving me a lot of problems. So that evening I had my mechanic work on it, and that was Monday. Tuesday, I was out on the road, and more problems, more issues. And then I ended up, I was in Bonita Springs, or Naples, and I was coming up from Naples, and they shut down I-75. That was Wednesday. They shut down I-75. Oh my God, this makes it so much fucking better. So they shut down the freeway. This is really good. They shut down the freeway. I was in traffic. The truck overheated. The transmission overheated. It was slipping. It was having issues. It was getting stuck in third. I am hours from the house. That is not where you want to be stuck.
No.
I was like almost 4 hours from the house. 4 hours. 4.5 hours at one point, which lasted even an additional 4 hours because I was sitting in traffic while the vehicle overhooded. The vehicle overheated. And sorry, long story short here. Last night I had the mechanic come by after my shift, after my working the beat, and he came to work on the truck, drained the transmission, put in some Lucas shit, an entire bottle. Well, now my truck doesn't even want to go into reverse. Obviously, it's got to be the transmission, but that's freaking me out. That's a very expensive thing. Holy shit, holies. Holy. I got a guy who can do it, but I might just have it done. Fuck it, because I need to do something. So, anyways, this thing today, where was I today? I'm like, I was in Tallahassee. So I drove up there and everything was fine.
Dude, I just looked at that screenshot I sent LinkedIn.
It's so good.
I pinpointed the memory crash, man. They have to, it's undeniable evidence of it.
So anyways, wait. So I drove to Tally.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just finishing my thought in my head or I'll go crazy.
Sorry.
But no, so I'm driving to Tally, everything's fine. I do Tallahassee, I drove a couple hours, everything's okay. As soon as I was on the way back, it started like missing. Like I hit the brakes pretty hard on the freeway, and then it got stuck in third gear. So I had to get right off the road, turn off the car, and be like, come on, don't do this shit. And then turn it back on again and go. Well, stop and go things at the end got really rough because now the truck doesn't even want to go in reverse. So I feel I made it home. I shouldn't chance it again. It's probably good to go to Gainesville and back. If the reverse works again. If the reverse works, it's like it must have been, I don't know, something. I know it's bad. I'm like, something. I know it's bad. But that's what I'm dealing with.
Tallahassee's all the way at the top of the state. And you're down near where? You're near Tampa, Gainesville?
No, I'm near Gainesville.
Okay. You're up near the top of Florida. All right. And what about you, Cowboy? You're down below?
He's close.
I'm actually in Silver Springs. If you see Silver Springs State Park, I'm about a mile from it.
Right near Ocala.
And that's Gavin. And Gavin's over there, like in the Ocala-esque area. Like more Leesburg or
you're
Akawaha.
Akawaha.
Yeah, that's right, man.
I say
I
it like
was
an I
just there
told you
today.
so. I was just in Akawaha, and you got to say it like
Yeah,
that. You
I
got to
work
get in
out
there
there
and
all
be
the
like
time.
fancy.
Hey, they got a lot of bears out there. Believe it or
What,
not,
in
man. There's a
Akawaha?
lot of bears in Ocklawaha, especially out on
Oh yeah.
the back
I have to keep my trash in the garage because every time I leave my trash out.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm
I
a
had
dog.
one in one of our dumpsters out there where we were building houses, and I come out to throw something in, and there's a bear in it. I'm like, oh, I went back in the house.
So, yeah, that's true.
Lions, you know?
Yeah, he's like, there's a bear in it. I came back in the house. Like, I would be running, screaming down the street. It's a bear.
Yeah, me and Rachel, we were driving down the road one morning, and we see 8 a.m. in the morning, and we seen two black like little. It looked like little dogs,
Yeah.
but it stood up, and they were just cubs, and this one big ass black bear comes out. I'm like, holy shit!
And look, the black bears
Yeah.
here are smaller than the big brown bears a little bit more up north, like Pennsylvania or the
Mhm.
Poconos
Oh, yeah.
and shit. I was driving through the Poconos on my big 45-foot fifth wheel that I used to have with the truck. And we're driving kind of like, it was more of a plateau. We'd been driving up for a while. And we're going through a forested area. And there was a bear, I shit you not, close to the road doing this. I mean, I know I smoke a lot of weed, but that fucking bear it was just like, and I
Right.
looked at Ange, I'm like, did you see that?
They're kind of
It was more like this. The hand was up, and I want to say it was like moving a little, but I don't know. It wasn't like a hi.
They're
No,
kind
I
of
mean,
like dogs, but a little smarter, right? Like they're kind of like
dude,
dogs.
it was huge. It was standing on its hind legs. It was enormous. And I thought, I mean, look, that can easily be mistaken for a Bigfoot. I think out there in the woods, if you see something like this on its hind legs, you'd be like, that is a Sasquatch. I am running for dear life. I don't want to check if it's a bear. I don't give a shit. It looked like a fucking Sasquatch to me.
You ever watch
You-
Squad
you-
Brothers, the TV show?
Yeah. Well, down here we have the skunk ape.
That's right.
Skunk ape?
Have you ever, Warren? You guys should go come out to the ears. We actually have out there. They have the largest black bear in captivity here in Florida.
No
His
shit.
mother was killed as a cub, and he's been raised in captivity. This thing is 800 pounds. He's the largest one in
Holy
Florida.
shit!
Massive. I mean, just big boy, man. So
Well, you let me know when I can come out. I'd love to do a show out there, and we could maybe show everybody.
yeah, I'd have to
Where
ask
is
Bradley
it?
about that and stuff, but I'm sure we can get you set up to where you can come out on one of the tours.
Because-
They give tours
well,
every weekend.
Oh, do they? Oh, that'd be great. And I'll just
Yeah.
record it. I'll just record me, and then we'll play
Yeah,
it later.
they do tours and everything out there. It's a really cool setup the way they've got it set up, because what they're based on is, I mean, they're taking in a lot of these circus animals, these little small zoos, and people that can't handle these animals. They're bringing them in and keeping them safe and giving them a place to have their retirement without being abused and things like that. So, pretty crazy, pretty cool stuff. But they give them a good home.
Let me see. Slippity hip hop, kitty slip on chip dip. Thank you, Caminator. Oh, Caminator, by the way, welcome. Welcome to Highly Motivated. Apologize, sorry, not sorry, for not giving you a proper introduction. I'm not sure where Caminator is, but slippity hip hop, hip hop, kitty slip on chip dip. I don't know why the fuck I just read it twice. What is my problem?
Slippity hip hop kitty slip on chip dip.
Okay, you did it much better than I.
I'll say that one 3 times.
I'm more Shakespearean here. I'm spitting everywhere. Everywhere I'm fucking talking. What is going on? But I'm more like, slippity hip hop hip, kitty slip, chip dip. What the fuck?
It's much better when you say it. It's just
No, you did it. You
It's
did it,
funny.
man. You were like, you were on. You had that. You saw that size comparison, y'all. That Professor Time just put up there. That size comparison of the Bears. So the Florida Bears, I would say, are a little bigger. But yes, that's a tall person. That's a tall person. You're going with like a 6-footer. Yeah, those brown bears. Those. What are the bears that? What are the bears at the very end of that diagram? What are the?
Kodiak.
What kind of bears are those?
Polar bears.
That was a
Polar
polar bear?
Kodiak. Yeah, you got
Holy
Kodiaks
shit.
and polar bears.
I would. I don't know what I would do. That's an enormous beast. That's a beastie beast.
Polar bears
Polar
are
bears are
actually
huge.
are actually related to the canine family. Believe it or not. But
Really?
think about this. They're the only bear that
Are all
that actually
bears?
swim. Most bears
Yeah.
just go in the rivers and stuff. They don't actually swim. These things will be hundreds of miles offshore floating on ice packs.
Yeah, I've seen.
Around. I mean, just amazing.
Go underwater
creatures.
too.
Seen videos
You see 'em
where.
swimming underwater.
But so are all bears part of the canine family or just polar bears?
I believe it's only polar bears.
I don't know.
Wow.
I could be wrong though.
That
I don't
is
know.
interesting.
So
maybe that's where they get those swimming characteristics.
I don't know, but they're pretty crazy.
That is incredible.
They'll stand on the edge of an ice and raise it up if there's a seal on the other side, make it slide down to them. It's pretty.
I have a question.
Intelligence level is incredible.
What is the Twitch.tv Oraganji?
Oh, yeah.
Is that me? Wait, Caminator. Is that my Twitch channel? I don't want to click it. If somebody wants to click that and find out what happens.
Oraganji.
I see Oraganji. Right. I see. Is that me? That's a clip for your channel. That's a clip for my channel. Fucking A. That's a clip. That's a clippity clip. I don't know how to save that. I want to save it. Damn it. Chris, do you know how to open shit up?
I'm not opening that up.
No,
Hold on, man. I got a clean environment for doing shit like that. That's isolated from the real world. I don't know. I'm just messing with you, dude.
no.
Oh my god.
That's funny. That's funny. I think it failed. Wait. It auto saves. That's what I was saying to turn on. That's a clip for your channel. That's what I was saying to turn.
That's a t-shirt quote. What Chris just said, that's a t-shirt quote, man. I'm not opening that shit.
I ain't opening that.
I'm not opening that shit. Oraganji says, I'm not opening that shit.
So it's funny. I actually have a what I call an air gap. I back up my work computer where I do all my.
I thought it was going to be something else entirely. I got an air gap.
And I back it up. So like if the AI ever takes over and there's a worm or whatever, I can restore my machine from the protected archives. And it's yeah.
So yeah, like is it an immediate backup? Like people there's a movie where people can do that with their brain. Like they can do that with their brainy brain. They can back it up. And that way if anything happens to them during the day, they can go right back to the backup to a new biological body.
So here's the interesting thing, talking brain science and fun things, right? Like on the guitar, usually you fret a note, you put your finger on the note and you're going to pick it, right? Okay, you're going to put your finger on the note and pick it. And that's how you play guitar. Put your hand on there, strum a chord, put your hand on there, pick a note. Well, when you're shredding, I've noticed, and I've only noticed this because I experienced it, is this hand is actually taking the lead, and this hand is, I'm going to fret when the pick happens to be where I need it to be. And so now you're doing it the opposite. You're like, instead of ding, 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 dong, you're like,
you know something, Mr. Ding, 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 dong.
Like, I'll move on and down with you. Yeah. It's like this, it's more like this, and you're like, I'll move along with you. And that's how it works. That's the trick.
Sure. I am glad you just showed the trick because
that's the trick.
It's whatever you were doing. It sounded really dirty.
I didn't have any.
It sounded really dirty.
A lot of notes I did on guitar, and there's a bazillion more.
Just want to mention that in case other people felt a little uncomfortable or something. No,
I'm sorry. What did you say?
No, I'm joking. So originally when you said something about your air gap, I'm like, oh, that could be a problem.
I
I
took a
can only imagine where that's going on. And then you went
Well,
into the description in your story and you started saying certain things, and I was like,
That-
oh shit,
that's something else.
it's
That's-
actually a plumbing term.
I like that.
is it? You got it. You got
Yeah.
an air gap.
Yeah,
So
you actually have to. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
air gap
What does it
Yeah.
mean?
of air.
Like for plumbing, it's like when you're like, have you ever seen like your water heater? You have a pipe coming on the side, out of the side of it, and it drops all the way down. And it's just sitting there. And
Yeah,
it's
like an
probably
emergency.
about a couple inches off the floor. That's an air gap off that pipe. That pipe has to have an 2-inch air gap on anything that is draining.
Huh.
So
Okay.
Air gap.
that's a code. Yeah. So
Well, I don't know. One sec. I don't
Things
know.
to know.
So an air gap backup is you take a backup and you put it on the shelf. Ain't no fucking cyber warfare or Terminator or AI getting to that. Unless it comes to your house as a robot and finds it.
I can't play it. I can't play it. East Coast. I can't play it. I know it's safe. I keep following it to different places over here. And then it wants me to log in and I can't remember shit. Like,
Wait, let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna go black out. Oh wait, I can't. I don't have that link because that's not going to be on LinkedIn. That's
well, he
just
says it's safe.
here.
Oh, wait. It doesn't show on LinkedIn.
Well,
So if he puts it on Twitch, wait.
shows it- I don't have the whole. Hold on, let me see. I don't know. I gotta try.
And I see bashful, funny, banana dendy face. What? Dendy facing. Slippity hip hoppity. It's a Discord also in the show clips folder. I know I tried pulling it. Oh, okay. I tried pulling up some shit and it tripped me. They make up random words for Twitch clips. It sounds exciting. I'm actually quite excited. Now I'm excited to see what happens. I would love to do a Max Headroom bit, like kind of slick the hair back like Max Headroom, wear a nice 80s bright, fluorescent suit.
I can't see it on the
Glitches.
screen. It's cut off.
all the screen glitches.
It's cut off. I can't see the link.
You can't.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay. Oh wait. Join the. Oh no, there's join the Oraganji. It's different link.
Wait. Hold on. Here you go. Here.
Oh, we lost Gavin. He's been sucked into a pocket universe.
There you go. All right, that's it.
I ain't typing all that in. Hold on, let me see.
He's
Let me see if I can get that.
he made it back from Goldflower. Yes. Oh, that's been a while. It's like a while. I'm just going back. And did I miss more? Where am I? In the show clips folder, Discord. It's a safe link. It auto saves. That's what I was saying to turn on.
Oh, he put
There's
it
the
in
clip
Discord.
for your channel. Oh, I missed this shit. My brain, it took a while just to
I'm gonna go to Discord and get the link from there.
skip hop. This blueberry muffin from Goldflower, by the way, this is fantastic. I mean, the nose. I'm a little
What's it
stocked
called?
up right
Blueberry
now.
muffin?
Yeah, blueberry muffin. There's also another one. There's blueberry kush. There's blueberry kush and there's blueberry muffin. So, welcome back, Gavin. Gavin's always exciting with the crazy cinematics. I tried to emulate some of your cinematics, Gavin, while I was at the rest stop on Wednesday. And since then, it has been nothing but freaking chaos with the vehicles. So the weekend is here, and tomorrow might have to do the whole transmission. Actually, while we're live on the phone, and I'm thinking about it because I will forget.
Oh, you're on
Because-
Twitch. You're on a Twitch stream.
I'm on a Twitch stream. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
sent it on Discord.
That's your Twitch stream.
Hey there. Good evening. I'm currently on the show, but I didn't want to forget because the truck experienced some pretty bad problems on the way home. And when I got here, it didn't want to go in the reverse. It was some crazy shit. That being said, we talked about redoing some itsy bitsy thingamabobby jigs inside of the transmission. I appreciate that. Let's talk about that. There's a job for you. Fantastic. Okay, bye. See, if I didn't do that right now, I would completely forget later. And then that would have taken days for me to remember it again. So while we're on the show, I'm just being authentic. I'm being real. I'm just doing shit right now. That's how I message people. It's always voice to text. So if you get a weird text from me that you've really got to piece that shit together, it's because the voice to text, I did it quick. I sent it. I don't fucking check it. Go, go, go. You don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen.
You know, when I
great,
upload my LinkedIn, it translates the audio to try to put subtitles. But since I'm playing music, it's
I talk too
hallucinating.
fast for it. Yeah.
So I put dream in front, and it says all kinds of weird stuff like dream, inu sabi wachi wakra, you know, like whatever. And I do that consistently. So the AI is hallucinating, but sometimes it's like beautiful. It'll say the word beautiful, you know. Like, so whenever I play, literally,
if you talk fast like I do, it's very difficult for the AI to catch up. Right now, this is me talking slow. I have to really be conscious. So sometimes, like on the show, you're thinking, why is he slowing down like that? Because I'm trying to be conscious of how fast I talk. Because if I just get going, and you guys can see me get going, and I get going, and I start talking about a ton of different things. And I mean, it's like, stop. I mean,
You're
that's
slowing
energy
down on
draining.
the muffin, man.
You notice that. You notice the muffin is slowing me down a bit. I don't smoke indicas. By the
In
way,
the couch, man.
I could feel it hitting the back of my head almost like a hammer. Just like boom. And it's like, oh shit, this is gonna be a tough one to do the show with. Luckily, we're 2 hours in. And look, tonight, the theme of the show is before it's too late. You know, just in case there's not another life. Just in case every breath that you take right now is it. You know, just in case. Live. Do the impossible things that you want to do. Climb mountains if that's what you desire. You know, meet people and mingle and live life. See the sunsets. You know, you only get a finite amount of sunsets. You only get so many Christmases and so many winters and so many summers if you're lucky. So tonight's show, we are talking kind of within the whole theme of that. You know, within the whole theme of doing now, realizing now who you really need to be. You know, like be where your feet are. What a weird thing to say, right? Be where your feet are. Be you, right? Be part of things. I don't know. I think this was one I wanted to say earlier. Your children won't remember what you bought them. They're going to remember that you were there, if you were there. So that's the more important thing. They don't remember all the shit you get them, but they remember you.
They remember special events, you know, I think.
Right.
Transformative alchemical events such as I got my kitten, I had my first child, we got married, we were engaged, there was a love story. There was
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, look, you remember, but we trade those kind of memories. We trade those memories. We trade our time. Look, the people who love you don't need your perfection. All right. They need your presence. And that's what it's about being. It's about being there with them, loving those people as well. I mean, look, stop rehearsing conversations that will probably never happen. Stop rehearsing. Just live. You can always make more money. You can't make another childhood. You know, you can't relive moments again and again. As when they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
Money will come when you need it. Look, your body is listening to everything your mind is saying. I want you to hear that one. Your body is listening to everything that your mind says. If your mind says I'm hurt, your body is hurt.
Well, you know, body and mind are just words. There really is no body or mind. They're just
no, it's one, absolutely. But that's what I'm trying to say, that you're creating your environment. You create your world.
There's probably not separate people or any trees or anything. It's probably just one big thing.
It's one big thing, and that's a really interesting way to see it. It's an interesting way to see it, especially when when every decision and every choice that you make has such an incredibly strong and
Where's God?
poignant
Like
outcome.
I'm saying, well, maybe I'm looking at God right now. Maybe where's the universe? I'm looking at it right now. Like here it is. Like,
Let me see. I think we might be getting some feedback from the G-Man. We're gonna turn him down a little bit. We're getting some
he had background.
my voice jumping back. So
You're just like Gavin.
Right. I'm pretty good at I can hear it now over here, so I can track where it's coming. So sorry, not sorry. We're just gonna turn your ass down so low that if you want to say something, just start waving your hands. Wave your hands and kind of do sign language and shit. And I got you. I got you. I can still hear you a little bit, but I got you. So here's the big one, and I have problems with this. Rest is not laziness. Sometimes rest is maintenance. You got to realize that.
Oh my God, you're so right about that. Like literally today, I'm like, dude, I've been working myself, dude. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I've been working the shit out of myself. I know. It's been. I'm like, I feel beat down a little bit. I usually don't get under the weather. Even now,
when
I'm
you
under the weather.
consciously are aware of the fact that you're beat down and you need a rest, take a rest. Like a food and rest are things that, as a starving artist rubbing two sticks together, trying to create fire from nothing, like the guy on the corner trying to get money from playing guitar or something, I am exhausted trying to do that. Every day, you know, time machine this, time machine that. I have this amazing network. I'm connected with like the top tier talent in visual effects, movies. I'm connected with directors.
So it's how you see it. Listen, it's how you see it, Chris. Listen to this. I'll tell you something.
It ain't moving, you know. Like how
you could. I look at rest as laziness. I look at stagnation and non-movement, even though my body needs it for many different reasons. I look at it like I'm not achieving something, and I'm not getting forward. So and I always have this mentality of moving forward. So where you said it, and I said it just a moment ago. Look, rest isn't laziness. No. We need that recharge. We need that maintenance. I need it. Actually, this weekend, I might have to go see a damn doctor and get stupid antibiotics.
I take naps.
Or I'm just going to eat a lot of garlic.
What do you need?
Oregano oil and garlic.
I take naps. I take power naps, a couple hours here, a couple hours there, you know.
I can never take naps. I look, from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, I am go every day.
Power naps.
And it's weird. It's fucking weird. I got way too much energy. People are like, "Are you tired?" I'm like, "Yes." How are you go? I don't know. I just go. And I do. I have a mindset of not stopping. So
you're talking antibiotics. Do you want to talk about that?
Dude, I hate this. Okay. Good antibiotics that you need for the body that are not pharmaceutical. Right now, I'm having some chest congestion. I'm spitting out some weird green shit. So that means I should start doing drops of oregano oil. Oil, not the essential bullshit. No essential shit.
Right.
Don't fucking do that shit. But oil of oregano, organic oil of oregano, a couple of drops first thing in the morning, and then I do ginger and lemon shots. Ginger and lemon, nothing else. Some fresh grated in, blended ginger with lemon. Blend the shit out of it with a little bit of water, or coconut water maybe to as a bonding, and then you just drink it. And that burns the brown fats of your body. And by the way, since I've been doing that lately, shit's been crazy. I am feeling incredible.
Terpenes, my awareness of cannabis terpenes and what cannabis benefits are, because I love cannabis.
Well, I eat raw cannabis and I make tea. So when I'm not feeling good like this, I make a cannabis tea.
So, but I think even eating strawberries, and like I was saying earlier, strawberries,
well, yeah, berries, I'm doing other things too.
I feel a little bit high. Like
the antioxidants.
Is there cannabinoids in there? Like what's going on? Like
there are some fruits, I believe. I offhand, I don't know which ones, but there are some fruits.
I know it.
Where cannabis or cannabinoids play a role.
Well, you've heard of the term, you know, back in the day, people say that enough banana peels will get you high.
Smoking a banana peel.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
I always thought that was just a funny rumor.
I know, it's for real. And by the way, the darker the banana on the peel, the more healthy it is for your body and you. Oh, excuse me. Sound like a farmer.
Major
Ganji. Everybody welcome Major Ganji.
Like that.
What's
To
up, brother?
highly motivated.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, guy.
What's up, brother?
Good to
Welcome,
see
welcome.
everybody.
It's good to have you here.
Major General Admiral. Major.
Listen, General Major, Major General, General, the General of the General, Sir General, Mr. Ganji, Major Ganji. I'm more Mr. Ganji. I'm gonna take that. I'll take that.
Yeah, you should take that one.
I'm
That's-
Mr. Ganji.
Yes.
I'm Mr. Ganji.
Father
Look, there
Ganji.
could be a President Ganji. I don't have to fucking be that. I'm Mr. Ganji.
I'm gonna be Professor.
Fucking A. You
I like it. I
fucking
like where this is
Professor
going.
Ganji.
Yep,
Yes.
Yep.
Love it.
And you got
Everybody
the G-Man,
welcome
of course, too.
Professor Ganji. It's Professor Ganji. Is highly motivated. Okay, so
Does
yeah,
that
what were
make
we talking
Gab
about?
gone G? Is that how? Is that
Ganji.
with the G big at the end?
G. This
Strawberries don't have kind of
so remember when you're getting natural antibiotics, okay? So the ginger, the lemon, you want to be doing turmeric. That's also fantastic. And oregano oil. Oregano oil is a big deal. And you want to roast garlic. Eat raw garlic, but you want to roast garlic because when you roast it, you're activating certain chemicals, which may make it antibiotic, antibacterial, and a host of other things. Okay. Oh, this is the strawberry. Fuck, I'm high. The blueberry muffin. Shit, this is kicking my ass. It's beautiful, beautiful. I am still trying to figure out the text and what's going on with that. Why I can't move us over this way. I don't know what I've done, but this is cool. I will go with this. This is fantastic. Yeah, but this blueberry muffin is incredible. It's an indica. Maybe that's what's fucking with me right now. Maybe it's too much relaxation. You know, during the show, what did it take? It took 11 minutes. It took 11 minutes for this one to hit me, and I just feel it. Like
I tell you, that's one of the reasons I can't smoke indica because it does slow down my heart rate. But trying to remember lyrics, forget it.
Well, if you ever have to, I don't do a blueberry muffin because it will slow you the hell down. I feel like I had sipped some lean just now. Holy shit! Like sipping on some lean. I mean, some of that purple juice.
Oh, see, that's why I like my gummies, man.
Wow.
My gummies could be
oh my god, that hit me like a fucking box of rocks, yo. Yo, blueberry muffins. If you have a problem like relaxing, you smoke one of these blueberry muffins, one of these joints that you can roll for yourself. Because I rolled this one. But you smoke a blueberry muffin, holy shit, you might be like way too relaxed. That is
down on the muffin.
Wow. Loved it though. Delicious.
That's awesome.
Delicious. I don't do this. Whatever this is happening right now, this slow shit.
Why do I feel like the show is going really slow?
Right. Right. Oh my god! Like all of a sudden, the show slowed down. Like I was talking about the 2-hour mark, like I feel like 30 minutes ago. It's been like 11 minutes, and so wow, holy shit, people! That is a Tommy knocker right there. Yo, one joint. I smoked I smoked the Moroccan Peaches, which is a great sativa. Dude, I feel it slowing down and I'm letting it kind of happen. I want you to see what an indica, a true indica, even though again, indica sativa, the only thing that's going to differentiate the plant as far as that kind of, directional identification would be the first few terpenes. So if you've got if you've got sativa leaning terpenes as the first or second on the list, then it's a sativa or hybrid sativa. But that same strain, like I had Sunfuel, picked up Sunfuel, but the terpenes show it as a sativa, but it's an indica. And it's like,
Oh, wow.
what? So you can't take a plant and say, hey, you're going to be this. That's what you're going to be. No, the plant is going to change from grow to grow. The plant might lean more sativa sometimes, might lean more indica. I mean, yes, we're calling it a hybrid because it is. At this point, it's a pheno hunt that's kind of going one way or the other. It's just kind of like on a wave. It's like, hey, I can go to them all this way, all this way. Now you go back to these old school strains, these land races, these lineages, these OGs, and they don't lean one way or the other. They're strong. If it's a sativa, shit, it's a sativa. If it's an indica, like an Afghani, yum. So I've smoked indicas. I smoked mostly indicas before we got to the recreational medicinal markets because mostly what people grew were indicas. Only once in a blue moon, I would get a sativa. So on the illegal marketplace or the gray area marketplace, there was no indica sativa. There's fucking weed. And your weed looks like this or your weed looks like this. And when you smoke it, you're going to find out what it is. And I would smoke shit and be like full energy.
You gotta take the good with the bad, you know. You gotta take the good with the bad, man.
Wait a second. Look at that. Which one is that? What is that? What did you get?
I just opened this one as Giraffe Head. It's one of the new heavyweight heads featured at Gold Flower Cannabis. Yeah, I got a couple of them. I just started opening them, but this looks beautiful, and it's like the cure on it. The snap is wild.
Wow, people, do y'all see that? This is courteous. All right, everybody, of the FloridaStrainRegistry.org. Wow. I can get lost in that.
Yeah, this one, I mean, my whole room smells like crazy.
Holy shit. And
that's what I was going to say, man.
From Gold Flower Cannabis.
Needs to get smell-o-vision on this, man.
No shit. I mean, I'm smelling some weed right now. I'm just saying. Wow, that's a beautiful nug. Everybody, that's Gold Flower. If you are in the Florida market and you have a medical card, for the price, for the people, for the quality of the product, there's nowhere else to go. It's hands down one of the grandest, and Heavyweight Heads is their hydroponic offering. It's the hydroponic grower of Gold Flower. I do need to confirm a few things. I just want to say, I do have to get some confirmation. Confirmation. I need a tour.
Yeah, sign us up for that tour. You just let me know when, and I'll.
Hey, listen,
I'll
if I'm going, I'm going to let you know.
Oh yeah.
And if you need me to pick you up, I'll just come get you.
I'll meet you wherever I need to.
Because you could always ride in one of my janky ass vehicles. That we're never sure if it's going to get there.
If we get stuck, I can push.
That's why I'm bringing you. Yeah. That's why I'll come pick you up. I'm like, listen.
And I could be your biggest fan. Just sit next to you, oscillate. Look.
If we take the Hyundai, we'll be there in like lickety split in like no time. We'll be there like super fast. But no AC. But it's fast, and then it has a weird thump from the front right, which is probably the wheel bearing, which is probably bad, which is probably going to go because I can't use the truck. So shit, it's okay. I'm okay. Because I'm not worried. I'm just looking at shit. I don't even know what I want to drive. Anybody help me? Y'all help me. What the fuck should I drive? Because gas prices are a big deal right now. And I love trucks, but trucks are getting shitty gas unless you're driving like a Nissan. The Nissan Titans, I hear, are very good on gas and shitty and everything else. No, I don't know. I'm taking suggestions because I'm lost. I've driven so many different vehicles. I've had so many different vehicles. I like the Subaru, but I don't want to copy my wife now. She took my Subaru, so that's it. That was my Subaru adventure, and I liked it. The Subarus are nice. The Outback, loved it. Very nice vehicle.
Oh yeah.
You know, I've had many different trucks. Is it a truck that I want? Do I want a truck? Am I feeling like trucking it? Or should I get a tiny, itsy bitsy, teeny weeny, yellow polka dot bikini kind of car? I think I should. I don't know. So should I say, but see, I'm trying to help the environment. Should I get a car that is flex fuel so I can start talking and maybe growing my own weed and taking out my own oil and turning it into ethanol and running fuel off of my own acreage, my
That's
own
always
acreage. No, I'm serious. I'm so tired of the car market because everybody's trying to sell their pieces of shit for so much
Yeah.
money. And then a hybrid's great. You get one with like these batteries that it runs off of, right? These batteries. But here's the thing: like a Tesla, right? I couldn't get a Tesla. It doesn't go far enough. I would
No,
need
and
to
do you know how
fucking
much?
charge it every single day. And
And
I
the
hear that's
batteries
a
are like
pain in the
30
ass.
grand, man.
And the
They're like
batteries
30
are 30
grand.
grand. Forget that shit. I paid
Yeah.
$3,000 to $4,000 for a vehicle. That's it. This is my budget. People like, you should pay more. And yet I should, and I could, but I can't. So I won't. And that's what's gonna happen.
right. That's
But
real.
I'm
I
gonna
do
tell
what I
you now,
can
man.
where I can.
Honda Civics, man. I gotta say the Honda Civics are indestructible if you find one that's been taken care of.
I had a
Uh,
Civic, they're
but
amazing.
look,
You're right.
I'll tell
Civic,
you
I've had
right
the
now,
Accord. CV
if you're
joints.
wanting to buy something, go onto Marketplace in the villages. Okay, cars go up for
I
sale
extend it.
down there all the time, and those cars are barely used. They're sitting in garages that little old ladies drive it to the
They
store
still
and
want
back.
too
That's
much.
it.
They still want too much. But yes, and I bought cars from the villages. And you're right. It's a great place to buy cars from because people just can't drive anymore, and they'll get rid of some very very old beautiful machines. A buddy
Yeah,
of mine got a deal out there on a Roadster. This very amazing. This just amazing. Just a stupid deal. And you're right. Put that as part of your search bar or your search blah blah blahs. Wait, I'm missing some chats. Let me go back and look at the chitty chats.
have you been to
Chitty
the
chitty chat.
auction up here in Ocala? The
No,
week's
but I need
auction.
to. No, I need to
That's
though.
every other Friday. I think it's like every other Friday or every third Friday.
Well, if it's a
And they always
Friday,
have a lot
Fridays
of good
become way too
looking
busy.
vehicles.
Is it early in the morning? It's early in the morning, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Do you need a dealer license or it's anybody?
No, it's anybody. It's open to the public, and I mean, they have everything. Right
Send me
now,
send
what's
me
crazy,
a
huh?
reminder. Like send me a reminder about the. We should go. We should make a day of it. Like we.
What's crazy about it, man? I go by there all the time, and they have a lot of farm equipment now, and it's kind of funny to me that what's happening right now with all the farmers. They're losing their all their they're not making the money. So they're
See.
losing all their equipment because they can't pay the bills.
Oh
So
shit.
they're getting auctioned off.
See, you don't
So,
see at the surface, people. You don't see this.
yeah.
At the surface, you don't know that the farmers are auctioning off their equipment because they're running out of money.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And this is obviously where the government was once helping them with subsidies and other farming initiatives. These, what I mean, I don't know. Have they run out? Have they, you know,
Yeah,
what is?
they've cut a lot of stuff off. So I mean they still have farm aid every year, but how much money is that gonna help on what some of these farmers have? I mean, there's a lot of crazy things that go on in the farming industry. I mean, like with not only cattle, but especially with poultry. I lived up in Atlanta, and Georgia is like the chicken capital of the world. And some of these farmers, man, what they these big companies like Tyson will give them the chicks, and they have to grow them. But um, a lot of these chicks are they're so overbred. They're a lot of them are defective, so they're not producing what they should be. And when they get to be produced and Tyson buys them, they're not making any profit. They're actually losing money. And so a lot of them are shutting down. That's why chicken prices,
has shot
are
up.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So-
have chickens here on the farm, and I'm actually now separating them so that I have to uh, do away with a few and put them in the freezer.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
that's a reality because times are
Yeah.
hard. And it's not so much for the money. It's I don't trust the food that we are getting now. I am becoming very, very, very wary of the grocery stores and the shit that's being shoved down our throats and the shit we think we
Oh, yeah.
need to buy.
Mhm.
I've become much more wary of where, like, I'm not buying cheese that's made in America anymore.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned this once before. I don't know, maybe I didn't. But the cheese is made by Pfizer. That's it. I gave the wrong name last time. But Pfizer owns the patent for Rennet, which is one of the 4 ingredients used to make cheese. And it's not the natural rennet here in the United States. It's all chemical. Chemical. It's a combination. It's a magic cauldron combination of chemicals that are
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
represent a natural process.
Well, they call it processed cheese food.
Yeah. I can't eat American cheese anymore.
No.
Knowing this, I can
No.
only eat cheese that's been made outside of the United States.
I mean, they don't put food coloring crap in their cheese in other places in the world. That's, from my knowledge, that's just like an American
they don't.
thing. Kind of like
Right.
CRCing your weed. You know, we do it to our cheeses and our food, and that's the
Yeah.
processing part that we don't need. I don't care if it's white.
I think this
cheese.
is a bigger conversation that people need to be
Exactly.
happening.
Yeah.
We know, but seriously, I mean, look, we talk cannabis, we talk education, we talk AI, we talk aliens and government, even though we don't talk religion or government, but we do, but we don't. It seeps
Gotta go
its
on the
weird
edge.
head in occasionally. But here's the thing, the bigger conversation is this. Look, there's been food deserts all over. And when I say food deserts, there are places here in Florida that don't get fresh fruit. They get their groceries from a convenience store. There are places, or Dollar General. Have you
Yeah.
seen the Dollar General groceries? You don't want to buy that shit. And it's
No.
not the same shit that's sold to Walmart, which is all just equally as bad.
No.
It maybe the biggest conspiracy is one that we've been talking about, and we're just like, yeah, it's bad. Oh, it's not good. This is something, and we keep eating it. We keep fucking buying it and buying into a system because we're so used to doing it. We're so numb to the damage that it's doing to us. We are numb to this damage. So maybe the bigger fucking thing right now that we should be talking about is food. And people
Well,
should be getting good, healthy, non-chemical, fucking antibiotic bullshit injected food. We
Yeah.
should be getting real food.
Well, my buddy, he told me, gave me this advice. He said, think of it this way. He says, if you want to eat healthy, eat only one word food: banana, orange, apple, bread, cheese, not American cheese, certain things like that. And if you start looking at it that way, it's like, wow, granola, yogurt, one word foods. But when you get into the processed stuff, like Milky Way or things like that, just all this processed
TV dinner.
Yeah, I mean,
like honey as opposed to,
I'm gonna have to. Can we make one exception in for like strawberry shortcake? Like, can that be one word with hyphens? Because I want that to be okay.
Good. Yeah, that's a really good.
Can we just make that one an exception? Everyone else,
hell yeah,
we're fine. But strawberry
well,
shortcake,
strawberries are one word. Shortcake. Yeah, that's a definite because I love it.
That's
one of the
reminds me of the raw
places to
diet,
go.
like where you
Man,
just
the
eat the
Plant
basic
City
stuff.
Strawberry Festival is one of the best places to go and get high. The food is amazing. The strawberry shortcake's awesome.
I'll have to do that as a.
I think we can make an exception. No. I think 100%.
Well, another
we can make an exception for.
Well, Oren, you're over on the Gulf Coast a lot, man. Next time you go through Tarpon Springs, go over to the Greek to the Sponge Docks. Great, amazing Greek food. I used to go because I lived about 10 miles from there. So I used to go there all the time. I'd smoke a joint and get high and go in. They make some of the best pastries and coffee, man. And they're traditional Greek settled people there in that area.
And that's
Kind
the
of hidden
Sponge
gem of
Docks.
Florida.
Is that what it's called?
The Sponge Docks, yeah.
So I look up the Sponge Docks. Okay.
Yep, in
Okay.
Tarpon Springs.
People, this is the shit that you should be listening to on the show. When we give out places like this in Florida, these gems, these hidden locales, like the Silver Moon, where THC plays, the Horticulture. That's the name of the band, the Horticulture. And then they go by THC, the Horticulture. And this is Cowboy, its lead singer. So they play at a place called the Silver Moon Tabernacle. What a cool little joint. You know, there's like, and he just gave us another one, the Sponge Docks. Sponge Docks, but in Tarpon Springs. Look, by the way, the intercoastal waterways in Crystal River, all the way down into what is the lower, there's a place over there called the Freezer. If you ever want a place where you get the best crab legs, some of the best shrimp with a really interesting view, and it's an interesting place, it's called the Freezer. What's going on over there? It's called the Freezer, and it's in Crystal. Well, it's below Crystal River, Homosassa.
Homosassa, yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Homosassa.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's Homosassa or something like that.
So Homosassa, and it's called the Freezer. It's a bar, restaurant, you know, fish house, but the food's good, and the music is good. The people are good. It's a nice adventure, and it's going down through the intercoastal waterways. So the only thing I recommend is that you set your directions before you go out there. So because you'll lose your, if you try setting them on the way, you'll lose it. So you set your directions on the way out there, and yeah, it's a beautiful place. Look at those shrimp. Look how delicious.
Wow.
Just gorgeous, big, beautiful shrimp. It's a great bar, great view. You know, I don't drink. I drank many beer and crab legs and shrimp, and it was just delicious, you know. But I think here, wait a second. I had to turn it off just for a moment. Christopher, you can't show any of the YouTube stuff. You can't show anything like that because I'll get dinged.
Oh, yeah. No,
They'll ding even if you don't play it out loud. It doesn't matter. They'll ding the shit out of me.
right.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling, ding, like I'm ding, like what the fuck you doing, ding?
So the video I was showing you there was an alien with walking around, and that guy in the video,
Glad it was quick.
He's one of ILM's top compositing artists, and he does that on the side too, like.
But what, the alien stuff?
Compositing, like, you know, blending footage from Unreal Engine with live actors and things like that. He's an expert.
Okay, so yeah, so he's composing
awesome.
something
And like making compositing look like it's real, you know. He's an
I mean, but it looked, you know, it's funny. As real as it looked fake.
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously fake, but you know.
Well, no, these days it's hard to tell. There's a video out there, a Russian video, that is actually pretty old. It's like quite old, but it was done on VHS. Or at least that's, I believe it looked like where it was being played off of. Or maybe it was reel to reel. But it was a very old video before we were doing AI. Of course, can AI replicate it? Sure. I mean, AI can even fool AI.
Wow, I just saw an AI video of a kaiju, which is a big like Pacific Rim and a robot.
Right.
AI generated video. That was damn fun watching that. I mean, you're seeing it from the view of the robot attacking the dinosaur.
It's hard to tell the difference, and it does take a lot away from the individual entertainment.
You know,
I think people are getting over AI'd. Like as
there's
far as
more
no,
CGI.
I'm going to tell you truthfully right now.
Yeah.
Somebody who uses it, I've lessened my use. You know, I've gone back to Canva and I correct shit myself, you know? I mean, look,
yeah, me too.
AI is great, but I think we're overdoing it. Like all the movies, all the pictures, all the videos, all this stuff is just,
So
and it's like, and I look at it now, and I'm like, oh, it's
it's
AI,
like watching an
and I
Avengers
skip to the
movie.
next. No,
Even
I skip
before
to the
AI,
next.
the computer, even before AI, the computer generated stuff like Avengers. It's just like,
Yeah,
or
but AI is different. Computer generated and artificial intelligently computer
I know they're
generated
different. I know
is
they're
two
different.
different kinds of
Yeah, I
things.
know
I
they're
mean, when I
different.
say that, the view of it, like I can even handle CGI. I can handle CGI. I can handle
The
over busy
AI is
movies,
not,
but
you detect it's AI, and you're like,
right, I turn off.
Yeah, it turns you off. Exactly.
It turns me off too.
And that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
using a backtrack, using it to help create in literature, in song and music or writings,
Or,
you know, something
um,
that can be that can be looked at, can be proofread
so here's the interesting
and
one.
developed, and it's.
You
But I
could
think video and picture, I'm
you
kind of
could
beyond
have
it.
real human beings in a studio, real human beings acting and doing real things, and then you can fill in details with the AI, and that's pretty good. So I think there's a way to blend the AI with live action in a way that is fan friendly and won't be rejected, I think. But you have to be careful with that, yeah, because I watch AI things too, and I'm like, it ain't so good. You know?
Well, I think we require a renaissance of graphic artists and people who do multi-layered video production and multi-layered pictures, and photography. And
Who's that big director that does what's the Blue People? What was that called?
that's why. Wait. Well, look.
Avatar?
Remember how you said I like the low end video, like you said there was like a high end and a low end, and my ideas are very low end budget, but they're going back
High
to the
concept
authentic.
versus low concept. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm a low concept. I'm low concept money. I'm real authentic characters in a very simple set,
Right.
and where you were saying, well, wouldn't it be great if there was a cannabis planet, and and the whole movie or the whole show, the series
Right.
takes place on this cannabis planet. And so it comes in, like, remember, like Third Rock from the Sun,
Yeah. I mean,
and they're traveling around the universe looking for habitable planets. Well,
yeah.
we just happen to be one of these escape colonies
So
looking for a habitable planet, and we land on a
K-Pax is
cannabis
fantastic.
planet.
Remember Kevin
Holy
Spacey?
shit! This
Remember
is
Kevin
great.
Spacey? He did a movie called K-Pax, and you're not even
K-Pax,
sure.
that's right. He did K-Pax and then Coneheads.
Yeah. I'm from another planet. Oh, really? Show me. I can't show you.
What is that video earlier that y'all sent? What is that? I never saw that.
The clip, you mean?
Yeah.
It was just when you had greeted that the new friend that came in with the funny little rhyming thing. When you read it like, and he thought you killed it, so he clipped it. So
I killed it and he clipped it.
Yeah,
done.
It's the hip flip skibbity dip, whatever that was. He caught you. Here,
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, I added a show clips thing here. So if anybody finds any cool moments during the broadcast, feel free to clip them, whether that's in a Twitch or
somebody's
whether
got to
it's
show me how I can do a clippity of some shit.
Yeah, absolutely. We're more than happy to show you anytime.
Let me see.
But the idea is it took the kitty slip is what he named the clip. But this part where it makes up the link, it uses random words every time.
We are in a universe within a universe within a universe right now, people. We are in that. Oh, holy
this
shit!
Is back,
we are jumping into
the
a multi-reality right now. Just letting y'all know. Look, this is how it starts. Oh, then blackness.
And yep, it's loading the clip here. So this is the clip that they made.
I get very red. From a third angle here, I look like fucking Santa Claus. Holy shit!
See,
I don't have a huge beard. I kind of look like Santa. I look like Santa without. If I shaved right now, it's cleaner. But I look
that was
like
definitely
Santa.
before the blueberry muffin, though.
That was. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about, but that was like I was passionate about something. Holy shit! I get that passionate. That's what I look like to people. No No wonder I scare people off. They come to the show like, holy shit.
I don't think that's the case.
Oh man, I still have the video when we first did that show up at Swamp City. And that introduction was one of the greatest introductions, man, I've had so far. So it's pretty great to have that. I'll send that to you. I'll find it and send it to you.
Absolutely. We got to get it on the Discord. And
Yeah,
people have caught me on video. I don't do it. And I'll get like a clip. Somebody was doing little snippety clippities of me, and had them on the thing, and I didn't know how to download them because they were some of the funniest things. And they would take, and I was doing something, and some of it was really, really inappropriate. And we, because I guess it came from Twitch. I think Twitch and Kick were the source of some of the
I got a warning.
the meme attacks, the bombs. I get like comment bombs, and and it was just, I mean, it was hysterical. And I think they were trying to upset me, but I loved it. I was like, yes,
I'm here
I
for
haven't
the
had a comment in
trolls.
hours. This is
Right.
great.
People don't like my stuff. Awesome.
Actually, no, the trolls. So here's
That's
the crazy
great.
part. They're
I
trolls.
love it. I think it's
The
free
trolls ended
engagement.
up staying. I had trolls staying.
Talked
Like
about
I had them
that.
talking shit. I had them, but they would stay, and they would come back for other broadcasts. Now, I'll be honest, Wyckoffsky, I know. I if I could figure out on the YouTube,
Look,
I know he's
you gotta watch
passionate.
out for Jewish space lasers. They're a real threat.
Wait. Well, no, I know he's passionate,
Oh,
and I
boy.
believe in everybody having an opportunity to speak, but under the premise of understanding that this audience is a peace-loving audience.
Right.
And so if you don't have anything nice to fucking say, don't say anything at all.
Right.
And I would love to even bring you on the video. So I post the link sometimes. You could copy that shit down, Wyckoffsky, and you can get on the video. And I
Really?
choose whether or not you're on. I can choose. Well, look, I mean, sometimes off of chat and being here on a video, there's a lot more pressure.
Oh, I understand that. And I did happen to do a little deep diving and finding out who the individual was to try and better understand if they had ill intentions or if this is just a joke or, try to protect our community. And
I
the thing I
appreciate
do
that.
want to mention, though, what I would probably recommend against doing that with that individual particularly, they're on Kick, which is a safe platform for them to have that kind of speech. However, that speech discussion, that like, by you reading his comments alone, since you're broadcasting all over the world, internationally, on all platforms,
Right. That's
there's
true.
different rule sets. We have international people here that might find that to be extremely offensive.
No, I
there's a
find
lot
it to be offensive. Look, there's a lot I have to take I have to take both sides.
Right.
On this show,
Right.
I try to take both sides. I try to take all sides, not just both. I
Yeah, you
try to
like
take
to
the
respect
north, east,
everyone.
south, west. Right. But by being an equal, because look, I am, and there's a lot of things where I don't voice my personal opinion, or I try not to. I do. Sometimes it spills out, and it is what it is. But I try to keep a lot of that separate because that's not what this show's about. It's not about taking one side. It's about taking all sides. It's about being open to the understanding of you, and me.
Right.
We all come together and we have ideals, but
it's like
but
having an employee blame you, the boss, for the company's political stance, which is to stay neutral. And that happens. I've seen people get fired over that, where they just couldn't comprehend.
So
that,
when you come to a smoke sesh, and people start getting religious, what happens? People don't invite that person back to the smoke sesh. People come to a smoke sesh and they start getting political.
Right.
People don't they don't invite that person back to the smoke sesh.
Yeah.
It's not part of the vibe. And I understand that. Look, it's the same here on the show. Look, right now we are polarized. Right now we are polarized by the government, by war, by inflation, by gas prices, by high crime and corruption.
Right.
At the political
wars, taxes,
and policing, and I mean, you
Yeah.
name it.
you name
We are getting hit from every corner, and they still haven't released the Epstein files. I mean, so much distraction, and still have not released
So
The Epstein files.
The one thing, and not to be political, but the one thing
It's not political. It's just about what's right.
The one thing
what's right is that they're protecting political interests over the lives, emotions, and the people that it's hurt. And you know something? We haven't heard shit. We haven't heard shit.
There's actually a museum.
You shouldn't be able to profile people based on how they look. That's the one fucking thing that I really have.
And that's the thing. We should be beyond that. We should be beyond the aesthetic value of something. No.
You're whatever, and it's like, oh, he's Mexican. Let's check his papers.
No.
That might be a problem, actually.
We are in a country right now where we're dealing with something that domestically, we are dealing with a big problem.
100
because
people might be here illegally is what that's huge.
We have people that have been here for 40 years.
Right.
And they're going after those people when they should be trying to help them get legal in the country.
I know.
And then you have people that have been here for less, and you got people, even the people that have been here for 40 years, if you've done bad shit, you got to go.
I know a girl.
Look, I'm all for that. I'm all for getting. Wait. Let me just state this. I don't ever say it. I don't say it.
Please.
Right. ICE, deportations. Look, this is crazy shit. It's crazy shit. But every president has done it.
Oh, Obama.
Every president has done it. So we're not taking sides.
Yeah.
But we're just being factual. And in that, it is terrible when people lose their families. It is terrible when these children, might be here legally because of birthright.
Okay, right. So I know a girl who their parents came here, and she was 6 months old when they came into the country. She's Italian or whatever. And she is an illegal alien, but she's been here since she was 6 months old. So how can you hold her legally? That is an exception that requires some sort of serious consideration there.
Okay, we just and here's the thing,
right?
You don't want to separate a family, but they build a lineage, they build a life here. The whole family should be given the opportunity at like, okay, for example, let me just my mom and my dad came to this country legally. They had to get visas in their country. They came over to the United States, where they were both from other countries. It's not like my dad came here and married an American. He married an Israeli, Middle Eastern Israeli woman. He's an English man from the UK and from Somerset originally, small town, big town boy. And they came and they got married, not here. They got married, I think, in London. So they weren't even married here in the United States. They got visas. They came over to the United States. It took them over 25 years to become legal citizens of the United States of America.
Why so long, Oren? Why?
This is how it used to be, because they made them pay every month. They made them go jump through hoops every single month. They had to learn. My mother had to learn English, which she already knew English, but she was being funny. And that's why they were like, you have to know English before we grant you this. And my mom's like, oh, I know English. What? I was playing with you. And they're like, no, ma'am, you don't know English. She's like, oh, you know something. And this is how she told me the story. She goes, oh, you know something. You're not a nice guy. You're not a nice guy. I speak good English, okay? My husband says I'm very good. And he was like, yes, I'm sure your husband said you're very good, very good. Now go learn American English. So they were hard on them for like 25 years. My father, the guy who jumps on the show once in a blue moon, the Englishman, still hasn't lost it. He worked forever paying the United States and the government and the lawyers to become a citizen.
Right.
So when people come to this country and they've been here a year and nothing's happened for them, okay, it's a fucking process. If you don't have get a lawyer, find out what you need to do legally, enter the country.
Yeah.
That's what I'm for. There's legal migration. Illegal migration now. What do I think of that? I don't want to separate families. I don't want to be a person that sits there and says, "Oh, send people back." But
yeah,
if you're not documented, you have not been immunized. If you've been arrested even once for anything that can be even bad in any fucking way, in recent times, if you've got a whole family over here, maybe there are cases that you should be able to petition.
Right.
Maybe your family doesn't get deported as well, just you.
Well, there's no
Or
guilt.
just
There's no guilt of a crime if you're 6 months old. You didn't know. You know.
no, the guilt of the crime is always there because you're not paying you're not paying proper taxes. You're not paying back into the system. The only way the United States of America works and is a proper country, which has not been working, is where everybody pays. Everybody pays a portion, whether it be work, whether it be taxes, whether it be
man.
in
Fair
community. There's a fair, that would be great.
All that
The
inflation.
fair tax
The
would
fair
be
tax is-
amazing.
Yeah, that
great
would-
idea.
Because that way everybody pays into a system. So the roads are fixed, the cops are paid, the firemen are paid, the teachers are paid.
The
So we
teachers
pay for
you get
roads,
paid.
we pay for roads with gas taxes. We pay for education with property taxes. We
And
pay
the
for
yes, the fair tax would be a smart way because everybody pays no matter who you are, documented, undocumented.
what's
But-
the fair every.
So how do I feel about people being deported? Look, I hate it. I'm
Well,
just
have
gonna
you
tell
heard what
I
they're
hate it.
doing?
But
Have you heard what they're doing in
I hate the invasion of the country.
Minneapolis? Have you
No
heard
other
they're
country
doing in
allows this. What are they doing?
Well, you know, there's a lot of uprising in Minneapolis with ICE.
Right.
And what a lot of the protesters are doing now is when they're driving around their cars, they've got Mexican flags on their car.
I've seen
And
that.
they're driving around to deter ICE.
To
maybe
make
take
them
off
chase
their
those cars instead of right.
Exactly. And you know what they're calling it? Ice fishing.
That's funny.
You always have good jokes, Cowboy. I can count on it every hangout. You always crack me up, brother. I love it. Thank you.
I love how he
needed
led
that
us
laugh.
up to it too. Right, he led us up to it, and we're all
we're
listening
just like-
so intently over here.
And then he hits you with the punchline. Boom. Count on it for Cowboy. Always with the good ones.
Oh,
Oh
Thank you, man.
man,
Appreciate that.
man, that's funny.
Minneapolis
funny.
has the Skyway, which is pretty cool. You can walk around between the buildings. On the
Look,
side.
I think there are some beautiful places. We need to keep families together. We need to have pathways for people to be legal in the country. And if you've done any kind of crimes, if you've done any sexually related crimes, if you've done robberies, if you've done burglaries, armed, it doesn't matter. Anything of that nature. If you've done something really bad, first we cut off your balls. And then we're gonna kick you out of our fucking country. You can go back to anywhere. We don't give a shit. We're gonna cut your fucking nuts off, and we're gonna kick you out.
Yeah, people have to.
Epstein Island.
Some bad things.
But seriously, if that's too harsh, that's too harsh. That's life. That's life. If you've done something wrong in our country that bad, if you've been bad, we're gonna get rid of you. But we're gonna make sure when we get rid of you, you're not gonna be the same person.
Sorry to take
You'll be neutered. We're gonna neuter you. That's
I
what we're
agree
gonna
with
fucking
that.
do.
I agree with that because all you're doing is shipping a degen or deviant person to another area to repeat the same horrendous
Exactly.
act.
So
You
I don't
didn't
want to give
solve
them
the
back.
problem.
Right. I
Right,
don't want to
you
give them
gotta
back. I
fix
want
the
to go ahead
problem,
and
then
brand them.
kick 'em
Here
out.
you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not
Dude,
giving
if
you
they
back a
branded
problem.
people
I'm
on their
giving you back
forehead,
something solved.
like the Scarlet Letter style.
Wow.
you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bring
Yes.
that back.
Did you hear about the woman that used the N word?
I'll grab some water.
Oh, no, let's not even talk about that. No. That's not.
Okay.
That's like an immediate. That's like let me give you a timeout. Let me just.
We'll send them
you,
to Unique Island.
because sometimes Chris likes to keep talking. That's like that's a no. That's like just even going there. Apologize, not apologize. But okay, we're back. We got you back,
promise
Chris.
I will not go there.
Okay, thank you.
There's something else we can talk about. I don't know. It's getting near 11 o'clock.
No, but that was a good joke. And but no, look, that's what I'm saying earlier. We got into this conversation. Life right now is polarizing.
It is. It's been polarizing for a long time now, 5 years at least.
Look, we are being driven by fear. You know?
Mhm.
That we are being driven by fear and by complacency, by consistency.
Yep.
We are being driven by organized chaos. I need us to see that time is short. Cowboy knows. He's
Yeah.
living
Yeah.
every fucking day. Like that's it.
I
Every day
agree,
is the
Lord.
party.
I got to
Every
get you some new stickers,
right?
man. I just made some new stickers.
Oh,
and
did
it's,
you?
yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
did
want to
one
get some
for
of your
it's called
stickers.
living it for the day.
Living it for the day.
Living it for the day, man.
Living it for the day.
Live each day and appreciate it, man. Life is short.
Hold on a second. I know. Living it for the day. Hold on, everybody. Hold on.
I'm still waiting to get that tutorial. We're gonna have to do a Discord hangout here, Professor, sometime. I know I saw you popped up, but by the time I had jumped in, I think you had gotten out of the VC.
Yeah, Sunday, and I jumped on Discord. So
I saw it, and I missed it. I was like, damn it.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Maybe next time.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
Okay.
And if anybody needs help learning Discord or any of that, stuff, please feel free to hit me up. I would be more than happy to sit down with everybody who needs help and, make sure that they're onboarded and fun can be had by one and all.
Yeah, Discord's awesome. I been playing around with that for a while now.
Yeah, we were talking about doing a game night too soon. So I'd really like to try and help facilitate that just to, even if I have to help co-host it the first time to like show y'all how it works and get everyone in the groove to make it even easier. We can do that for fun for sure. Discord.
I think that would be awesome. I think a game night would be very awesome. I know you sent a link, I think on Steam.
Steam, yeah. There's a few different things too, and I think Red was actually Troublesome Red in the chat was looking up some games that you can play because she streams as well on Twitch. So there's certain games that you can play interactively, like Jackbox and the ones that we talked about. But there's some new ones as well that like Mecha Chameleon is one of them that's really, really popular right now. And the idea is anyone can play on any device. Your little character, you run around, you hide inside of an environment, and you paint yourself to blend into the background. And then, so those are the hiding crew, like hide and go seek.
That
and then
sounds amazing.
The other people run around
different platforms.
Yeah. I think you can even just anything on our web
With
browser.
all of us together.
So a tablet, a computer, a phone.
Wait. We could all be playing.
Yes. Yeah. We would all be in a lobby together, like 12, 20 people, whatever. And you have your hunters and your seekers. So like if let's say Professor and Cowboy have the guns Fallout. And they're walking around to shoot us, and we're like little men like hiding in the painted, like you paint yourself to like blend in like a chameleon. So it's kind of fun. It's easy.
On the Fallout, like they've got that on the Fallout, not Fallout. Damn it, what is it?
But it's like free to play stuff. It doesn't cost much. Fortnite. Yeah, they have it in Fortnite. Yeah, that's it. Same thing.
Yeah, so I played it. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. I have so much fun with that.
So Twitch is only a one-way thing, right? You just broadcast on Twitch. It's not like this where you can have like Discord or this where you can have guests. How does it work on Twitch?
Yeah, we use Discord. I personally, in professional environment, use Restream like Ornis. It's a premier tool. It offers a lot of great services, but you can circumvent the need for Restream to do this with hosting. So basically, if we get into that VC, you can flip your camera on. We can hear the audio. So I just do a screen capture of Discord. That way people can see all of us. And then I do a screen capture of my other screen over here with the gameplay and put it over here. So everyone can watch the game playing. And they can see all of our faces. So
you're just streaming it back.
So I would love to be able to figure that out. Where
super
you can see
easy.
my screen that I'm playing, but then you can still see me.
Yep. Yeah. And you can do cool things where you cut out yourself. So it's just all four of us lined across the bottom, where it doesn't take up the whole screen. You know what I mean? Kind of like we're just sitting in the front row playing the game, and you can see everybody, but we're not blocking all the, the crap that we're trying to watch.
Okay.
So, there's a couple of cool tricks. Okay. I'll be happy to show you. We just have to get together. I know how to do all this stuff. And Troublesome Reds knows how to do cool stuff too.
I'm in Orlando.
Well, let's do it.
I'm in Orlando.
Sign it up.
Because I need to go start talking to North Orlando doctors.
That's like literally that location's like 12 minutes from my studio. Like it's on the same street.
That's pretty close. So
I'm so happy.
Look, I go into an area that early, and I already begin my conversion. And because meantime they were like, yeah, it's too far away. I'm like, it is too far away, but it's coming. Here's where it's going to be. So now in their head, it takes them a while. Like the doctor's offices and stuff like that, it takes them a while to start thinking Goldflower. I know I give secrets on the show, people, but a lot of people don't do it. It's consistency. So you go in there and you start putting gold flower in their head. Gold flower, gold flower, gold flower, gold flower. And they're like, yeah, gold flower. I'm like, gold flower. They're like, gold flower, gold flower. You get them to do that 3 times. Now it's in their head. Now you see them 3 times. It's in their head. Because you do it every time that you go on those 3 times. And it's 3 times, 3 times, 3 times 3. Now you do that. And then you keep talking to them. And you bring donuts, you bring tacos, you bring coffees and shit. Because you want to make sure that you stay in their happy center. And then when you open the location, of course, you're reminding again, gold flower, gold flower, gold flower, gold flower. And this becomes a mantra. So the first thing that they start to do is they tell their patients, gold flower. So before you hear True Leaf or Move or Cure Leaf or any other, you hear gold flower. At least the places I go. The places where I can really lay roots in properly. Some places I can, some places I can't. But then your nurse does it, and your nurse is talking. You know what's the really good stuff? Great discount, 60% off the first 3 times, and they're so good. The product is so yummy. Gold flower. And then people look for a gold flower. And if you're a first timer, you'll drive 30 minutes to get to a really good cannabis dispensary. And if you get a hold of gold flower as one of your first times, that's good. Because you know where to come back to for the really good stuff. That's it. That's how I look at these multiple locations. So I talk to doctors and doctors and doctors and doctors. I had one the other day. He was like, I was in Bonita. When was I there? Was I there Wednesday?
Yeah, it
Was
was
that the day?
Yeah, it was the day. Yeah, you've been coming back from Bonita, I think.
Day. Yeah.
I feel like
Crazy day. I was going to do more, but I was stuck in traffic so long, and then the truck overheated, and I was like, oh shit. And then it got dark. I'm like, damn it. Or not, it got dark. It got late. Actually, by the time I started doing the podcast, I needed that time for the car to cool down. It had burned all the fluid out of the radiator.
Oh wow!
I'm out of here, dude.
Hey, Cowboy, thank you for
out
coming.
of here.
Okay, Cowboy.
It's
Much
good to
love,
see
you
you
guys. I'll see you Sunday.
Hey, fantastic. Sunday sesh, highly motivated. It's Cowboy Horticulture gracing us with his presence. Thank you, Cowboy. We'll see you later. You have an amazing weekend, yo.
have a good one, Cowboy.
I don't know if he's frozen because that is the funniest face.
Yeah.
That is the greatest.
Time dimension.
That is the greatest face. I wish we could screen capture that. And you know, that's pop. Okay. So Cowboy is still here in spirit. And we've already gone over our 3-hour mark, but that's okay. It's a Friday night. Is it Friday? It's Friday. I swear I felt like I was just saying it's a Wednesday session. But I remember where I was on the Wednesday. So it's a Friday night, everybody. And we're all just kind of hanging out. You know, we're here. It's me, Professor Time. It's Major Ganji, also known as East Coast Visual Media, aka Major Nugs, aka
Oh gosh. It's been the bane of my existence having so many like outlets,
No.
but like if you do real estate photography, you gotta like make a real estate website. If you do
Right.
weddings, you gotta do like nobody says, oh, you can do it all. But when you're done it for decades like me, you've kind of done it all. But I have different things for each one, and it sucks. I hate it. I could just, I'd rather just be Scott, but I didn't do that when I just started it. So the studio is under my name, but everything else is separate.
I should have been just Oren. And I'll tell you, when I started thinking about it, I was in North Carolina working at a pawn shop, and while working at this pawn shop,
you had so many cool like career options.
And it was a 24-hour pawn shop.
That's awesome.
It was the craziest thing. Allen's pawn shop. I could have stayed. But it was so fucking cold, man. So cold. But I was right across the street from the casinos in Cherokee, North Carolina. So the casino.
You saw all sorts of goodies come through there. Oh, I bet.
Dude, I would say some of the most wild retail moments of my life was working at that pawn shop. And the deals I would sell so much. I mean, I was stupid selling. I was so good at it. I'm good at selling. I had so much fun. And I would set, like, I had this one Chinese dude. He came in earlier in the day and he sold like his watches, his rings, like beautiful shit. And I gave him top fucking dollar, and he goes, don't worry. He goes, I'll be back. He goes, I'll be back. I'm gonna get all my shit. He goes, be gentle with it. So I didn't even really file it. I mean, I tagged it, I bagged it, and I put it into the safe. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna go through all the. He says he's gonna be back. Let's see, because he's got to pay still to pick it up. He had to pay like, I don't know. It was like $3,000 extra in fees, maybe more, maybe more. It was a crazy amount, maybe closer to 7,000. The guy comes back, and I was there still. I would work graveyard shifts. I would work overnight because I wanted to see the crazier shit. And I do want to say the darker side of things that I had to experience, which were crazy. I'll tell you. So okay, anyway, so this guy came back. This guy came back and bought everything back, paid all the fees. And I had a few other people that did that, and we made very good profit at that store. It was a cash cow. So if you ever wanted to get into a pawn shop, it was a small pawn shop. It wasn't a big place, but we did big fucking business. So where we also did the big business, we bought, so it was in Cherokee, North Carolina. So the Indians, the Native Americans, they get a stipend. They get paid every like 6 months or something like that.
Monthly? I was gonna say, is it monthly or like quarterly or something? Or
some get it like every 3 months. Some get it yearly. You know, they get like yearly dividends of certain things. So, anyways, whenever they get paid, there was a big drug problem and alcohol problem and whatnot in Cherokee. A lot of these Indian tribes are plagued with just, you know, the worst. So that being said, they would get their stipend, and then they would come and pawn, or they would come and get all their shit out of pawn. Like all the stuff, like over months they would be pawning shit, and you know, they would, like, in one foul swoop, it's like they'd get back all their shit that they lost. And it was like Christmas for everybody, because some people during Christmas would come in later after they opened their presents and pawn them. You see everything in life in a pawn shop. That's rough. It does. It is rough.
Wow.
And it also teaches you to be on guard. You can get robbed at any moment. We had security guards, sometimes two. We had a lot of expensive shit. We'd have two security guards at the one outside, one inside, because we were a 24-hour pawn shop. 24 hours. We'd get to a certain hour, and I'd only have one security guard. And it would snow like crazy. So anyways, they would get their stipend, and if they didn't pawn shit, or if they didn't get all their shit out of pawn, they would buy drugs, like tons of fucking drugs, like lots of heroin and shit like that, and meth and other things. So, and they'd go gamble, and they'd gamble it all away. I mean, it would be a crazy 2 days. But the first night, you'd look for parking lot cars that are running, but they've been sitting there for a while, or they've stopped running and they've choked out, but cars sitting in the parking lot. And I'd go out and I'd smoke cigarettes. So I'd be the guy walking around while it's snowing. You know, I'd smoke a cigarette and I'd look inside the cars. You just do it. You try to look. You're like, you know, are you sleeping? Because people could be sleeping, or they're dead. Or they're sleeping, or they're dead.
They're overdosed or something, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and or what? That's.
I didn't know where you were going with that. I'm like, oh God, that's terrible.
Well, it was overdose, or they'd freeze to death. Some people would freeze to death, but mostly it was because they were drunk, so drunk, or high on something that was so high that they would die right there in the car. So we would have to bring the tribe in, bring special ambulances in. The police would come and kind of cordon that off a bit.
Oh, you were on a tribe pawn shop?
Yeah, I was in Cherokee.
Interesting.
Well, it wasn't a tribe pawn shop. It was Allen's pawn shop. Allen, and it was next door. It was connected to a convenience store, which was really great because I got my hot chocolate like every fucking day, and it was cheap. It was like $1, and I had no money.
You were in
I was,
tribal lands though.
but yeah, I wasn't tribal. I was staying on tribal land. So my RV broke down as I was coming over a mountain called Maggie Valley. And I took my 45-foot fifth wheel with my 35 Chevy 3500 dually down Maggie Valley.
And you made
And if
friends.
anybody's ever been down Maggie Valley in North Carolina, this is a hellacious mountain ride. Where when you're going up, there's a big sign on the right in orange, bright fluorescent orange, saying,
It's
do
like
not go up here if you're
crazy.
big. Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't see the sign, and my wife said after I passed it, she goes, "Oh, I saw that." No, actually, it's not true. We both saw it, and we looked at it, and we shook. I mean, like we both shook our heads.
What's
But
that
you
place
can't turn
called?
around. It's too late.
Maggie
What's that?
Valley.
Maggie Valley.
Yeah, yeah.
So as we were coming down Maggie Valley, the thing I had so I have two tires on each side, so like a trailer dually. I don't know what it's called. What do they call it? Tandem axle, dual axle, something. So there's two transom bars or something going across each to tires because it was holding a considerable amount of weight and having the balance. One of those broke and went in to the camper as we're coming down the mountain, and we pulled into Happy Holiday Resort, which happens to be at the bottom of the mountain. And we were lucky enough, God willing, got us to a spot, and they hired me to work the front office and to make pizzas and to sing Elvis and to promote and market for them, and to fix their Wi-Fi system, and to promote and to help and to be a park ranger, a weird park ranger, but a park ranger nonetheless. So I did a bunch of shit and to cut wood, and I mean, and to to mow the yard. I mean, fuck, I did everything. It was crazy.
You were like, you literally just solved it. Like, they were probably just so happy that you walked into their door, just like, holy crap, Oren, you can help us with all of this.
Dude, no, they had a big
that's
team.
great.
It was a very busy place. They do an Elvis event every year. They do giant car shows every year. This is not just a campground, and it's a beautiful campground.
You're saying you can do Elvis?
I don't know about right now, baby. Right. I said right now.
I mean, I know where to order an Elvis suit online.
I'd be like Bubba Hotep right now.
Maybe not right now, but I mean, I can see you hitting a little. I'm thinking maybe you could hit a couple notes. Maybe Professor could jam a little something for a little science fair action. Elvis.
My baby left me.
I mean,
found a new place to dwell.
what if you did a skit of I always wanted to smoke weed with Elvis? You know what I mean? And you could be Elvis.
Eddie Murphy.
I would be. I'd do it, yo. I'd do it. By the way, wait. Talking Elvis? What's that?
Well, Eddie Murphy had that joke about Elvis. He was like, lemonade, that cool, refreshing drink. We're going to win this race. Like they'd have Elvis films where Elvis was so popular, they'd have films where he just sang the whole film. Like,
yeah, he did.
This race.
Yeah, but he was so great. He was so great, and so here's the crazy part. So there's a preacher, and I've talked about this before.
Yeah,
there's a preacher. Well, he came out.
Right,
he said it. Now, he said it at the beginning of one of his sermons. He came out and goes, now listen, everybody, I'm Elvis Presley. All right? Now, I don't want to hear anything else about it now. I don't want to hear no this, no that, no, nothing else. You know who I am. I am Elvis Presley. Now, let's get on with things.
That's crazy.
And then he's been at Graceland. He was at the funeral. He's been at the Christmas dinners. I mean, look, this is a guy who's been.
That's a great TV show concept, to search for Elvis.
Well, like they tried, and this guy is very elusive as well. He's a preacher, but he did come out. So it was not, and I haven't seen the video since. But he was sitting next to what? Lisa Marie? No, is she dead? Which is, I think it's Lisa Marie. And he said, well, oh, wait, the one about this is my granddaughter. So he came on there. He goes, now listen, this is my granddaughter. And that means you know who I am. If this is my granddaughter, you know who I am. And it's like, Bob? No, Elvis? Shit, I don't know. So if you look it up, you'll see. So you were just mentioning the whole Elvis thing. And I love Elvis. I love the energy. and the the vibe it created, the rock and roll that came because of that, and the changing of generations. But you can't love your heroes, or you don't want to know the reality of your heroes, and
Right. Captain Kirk lived in a car after he was the commander.
and then when I found out it's Bob, whatever his name is, this
Trailer.
preacher dude, um I mean, am I disappointed? I'm mad at him for making people believe that he's dead. I'm mad at him for making people buy his stupid fucking bullshit and idolizing a movie star singer that really didn't do didn't do changing the world. He did of music, but I don't know. Anyways, to me, I was almost mad. So anyways, it's the Bob dude.
Did you have a camper trailer thing was what you were driving at the time? Like you have an RV or something?
What?
Did you have an RV when you were in that valley place?
Yeah. I had my 45-foot
Maggie Valley.
Yeah. Maggie Valley, and I was parked right up against the little river. And it was one of the most, and the Indians, after they play stickball and beat the shit out of each other, the Native Americans would come and wash themselves in the cold river that was right behind, like 20 feet behind me. And they would start yelling and screaming together as a tribe. They'd be chanting. I really felt there were certain nights that they were going to scout me, that I was going to die.
Right.
Just saying. It was some crazy shit. It was some crazy shit. And then I had to drive in the snow to get to the pawn shop. I've worked many different things.
But something just dawned on me, and this is your eureka moment for me, is, these movie stars, a lot of them, like Tom Hanks actually has his own RV, right? And so you usually just get a shitty trailer if you're doing a Hollywood gig and they need you on set or whatever. But that could be a whole lifestyle. Like, I'm just a single guy.
It is.
An RV could be, but I would need an assistant.
Christopher, it is.
It
is exactly that. It is a whole lifestyle. I sold my house. I traveled on the road in a 45-foot. Now, I would do it smaller now. I would not do it with such a big, gigantic unit because I want to adventure more. I want to take it to places. Right. I would like one of those high Euro vans. I could live out of that. But no, 100%. Look, it's cheaper. So look at all right. So if you're paying, say you're living alone and you're in an apartment and you're paying $1,500 to $2,000 a month in a base rent. Okay.
Right. Easily. Yeah. It's about it.
How much is a payment for one of those vans? If you have decent credit,
a month.
How much?
$600 a month.
Let's say expensive. Let's go expensive.
Yeah, bump up just for shits and giggles. Get the upgraded Sprinter one or whatever.
Let's go $800 a month. Okay,
that's a big boy. Yeah,
that's like you're getting some crazy good shit.
You're
gonna get something that's top of the line.
So then I could just live in Hollywood or live wherever they're Vancouver.
Wherever you can work remotely. So you can work wherever you can remote from.
Right.
Make sure that you equip whatever you have with the utmost fantasticness in Wi-Fi technology. And there is some shit that they make for RVs that are on the road. And just so you know, it's amazing. It's like one of the best receivers.
Is it called the Starlink? The Elon?
No, it was before the whole Elon. So they've got the Elon shit now. You might as well get the Elon shit.
Yeah.
I know a friend of mine that's a streamer. Well, Stay Green.
Yeah, Stay Green, the roller.
The roller. Yeah. We're both like the roller. Good friend of mine.
Master roller.
Yeah. Actually, one of the world champion custom art roller. Got to put some respect on his name. But yeah, he used. He just told me that he got the Starlink thing for. I guess they have a unit that you can put on your vehicle, like you were discussing with the car.
Right.
So it's a small add-on. So if you have it for like your home, it's only like a couple of dollars more to get it. Like you just buy the device, and then when you're done with it, you return it to them, and they give you your money back, like a deposit. So that also future-proofs it, because now if they want, like, let's say they want to roll out new technology, you turn your old one back in, and you get a credit towards the new one.
They're leasing it. They're leasing it.
Somewhat, yes, but it's more of like they just want to. They don't want those floating out and about to be hacked. Is kind of what we're understanding, like because other people could just misuse it.
Well, but if you don't get one of those, there are RV, which sounds cool though.
Yeah,
But there
supposedly it
are
works really nice and it's
RV
affordable.
options that boost your signal, which are really quite amazing, and they're powered boosters that
Oh, you're talking okay, the
actually,
boosters. Gotcha.
yeah, so that you can pick up signal as well, or say
Got
you're a receiver. It's going to be a signal receiver, but it's so super high powered that it'll shoot through concrete walls, through asbestos, through steel, through copper, through aluminum. I don't know.
That's definitely something I've been.
Because campers are made of some funky shit.
Yeah,
But
they have weird
campers, I lived
materials.
in one. I loved it. Now I would love an Airstream. I would love something small though. If it's just for two people, you can store shit in storage. You can store stuff and have it shipped back to your storage. You can do. There's a lot you can do.
I just need a bed and a podcast studio to play guitar.
So these trailers are your rent. So if you're smart, I got a membership to Encore 1,000 Trails.
It could be a matter of
1,000 Trails campgrounds, Encore campgrounds, and they're everywhere. And you can stay in any one of these campgrounds for 21 days.
Remember you mentioning this, and then you have to move.
And then you have to move.
Yeah.
You can move out of it to another place where you pay for a week, and then or 2-3 days, and then you can come back again and stay for 21 days at the same place. And sometimes you got to mix and match depending on where the vacationers are. But you're able with a upgraded plan, you can travel all over the place. So now here's the hitch, or no hitch, but so if you buy the big plan, it's like $3,000.
Right.
And you pay a due yearly of like $300. So if you take away your initial deposit, it is $300 a year for unlimited stay. Unlimited. Look up Encore 1,000 Trails. It will shock you. It will shock you. So unlimited stay. And that's what I did. I did this for like 3 years with the Encore thing. I ended up working for them at in San Antonio, or above San Antonio in the hill country at Lake. I can't remember. I'm trying to access it. We were there for a year.
Camp all year for less than $40 a month.
Right. Well, so there's different ways they offer it. So you could do $40 a month instead of doing like the $3,000 plan or whatever. You get a camper, and you just travel. Look, and if you want to stay in the same state, say you're in Ohio or Pennsylvania. Oh, they've got some really nice places on top of the Poconos, close to where Lucille Ball used to stay, or the Poconos where I had the time of my life. What was it? Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
The resort. So that's the thing. You can go anywhere, and I did. We went all over the freaking United States. It was crazy.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun.
That's so
you're
cool.
always going to a place that's got showers and bathrooms. You're going to a place that's got restaurants, that's got usually a pretty decent Wi-Fi. They're like a 3-star resort.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, dude. I mean,
podcast or TV show, right? Like Orin's Adventures Across America, searching for the suspect.
Well,
other mysteries.
A lot of people do that. I mean, if you guys are familiar with the Jackass guy, Steve-O, that did all the stunts, he has a podcast on YouTube.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, I mean, I know he has like a nice mansion with his wife and all that, but he spends the majority of the time in a Sprinter, and they travel all over. So he brings the podcast to your front door for these celebrity interviews.
That's what I wanted to do with that Euro.
And it's like the back little thingy of it is just kind of the lounge area, but
afford it.
they put the mics
it like a year ago.
You know, the arm things like this. Yeah.
Right.
So it's just like, boom,
that's what I wanted. I would love that.
Podcast time. Boom.
Look, that's it. I would love to do that. I think the podcast is also the journey.
Oh, absolutely.
And
they don't tell that part of the story because obviously they're like catered to niche, like celebrity conversations. But I agree with you wholeheartedly. I think their crew is missing a huge opportunity of showing behind the scenes. Funny stuff happens every day on the road, and these are celebrities.
100%.
And you guys are you're famous, so maybe. Well, admittedly, I don't watch all their stories and follow them everywhere. I just watch his podcast because they're entertaining. Now that he's sober and He's a great host. He has a lot of crazy energy, and it's fun, and you don't know what to expect, but he's not going to get off the rails with we discussed. We're not going to go too crazy political or to this, but we're going to be honest and transparent.
Fun with what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly. So I appreciate
Benny
that.
Something, a songwriter, Benny Blanco. He has, from what I understand,
Friends
doing, and also little
Nicky. Yep, you were talking. I just watched it after you mentioned it the last show. It's freaking amazing. I love it.
Funny. It's funny. I can't deny it.
Oh,
right.
It's so good.
They are very on the edge with everybody and everything, and I'm kind of.
That's so much talent in that room. Are you familiar, Professor, with Benny Blanco?
I am not.
If not, I'll shoot you a link. He's a very, very talented production guy. So you've heard his music, you've heard his songs on the radio and that kind of things that he's been involved in
really
for
done
sure.
Some amazing stuff.
He's like top tier A guy, like a Kanye West level type person. So anyway, but he's a goofy personality.
And he's a goofy, from what I understand, very smelly.
They could all be comedians. I'll put it like that. You enjoy it, Professor.
Bathe or something. They're really into foot. He's like, I don't know. I think what's her name's really into his feet.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey is legendary for known for not showering
he does this because his father got cancer from the aluminum in deodorants.
Soaps or deodorants.
And soaps and deodorants. So he I believe. I mean, I'm going off. I could be wrong, but so he doesn't use deodorants.
Right, Matthew
but they make them now without aluminum. They make them with charcoal. So I hope he's using some charcoal deodorants.
Hey guys, I gotta jump. It's getting late for me. Maybe I'll do some other weird.
Be careful when you jump. You're getting a little older. If you jump, we hurt ourselves. This ain't like crisscross. Jump. Everybody now. Jump. Come on now. Jump.
Hold on, let me turn my clothes around backwards real quick.
Holy shit, crisscross.
This man, nostalgia right there.
Is the cross,
so I was mentioning earlier.
That's so funny.
This year, there's a decline in street culture and music. I heard a rumor about that. Like, not as many hip hop and rap artists are getting accolades in the music space as they used to this year or something. I don't know.
Probably a shift towards rock or some other lane maybe for this year, because hip hop was dominating for a while.
Or country, like they're saying. I don't know. I wonder if you had.
Oh yeah, country with Jelly Roll and some of those artists have definitely taken a lot of the market share for
country
sure.
Country has actually changed drastically.
Big time.
Country has become more rockabilly, more rock and roll, and rap. So country and rap has intertwined. This has been an interesting, there was a country rap. There's two or three people I've watched now that have been really quite good. There's one guy who's disabled, but not disabled, like one leg shorter than the other. He looks like a little guy, but he sings and he raps and he sounds really good. He's got a little itsy bitsy mustachio. I can't remember his name, but he's good. And then there's a myriad of different artists who are infusing rap in the country.
Absolutely.
So I never thought in a million years,
I've literally watched this lane emerge. I was part of a show we broadcasted 5 days a week. It was a Shaquille O'Neal's music review show. So we had a 1 hour block and we were simulcast on his radio channel and all that stuff. But we also ran a live show on Twitch, YouTube, and that kind of thing. So
that's pretty cool.
Had two different hosts. One was a comedian. One was a high-end music producer. Works with a lot of celebrities and does all Shaq and all these other people's music on the backside, with the production and recording stuff. So it was a really cool dynamic. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. This giraffe head has me a little spaced out. I won't lie. It's like that blueberry yum yum. It's kind of set in a little bit. That's why I was kind of being gentle, these heavyweight head strains are heavyweight hitters. You see me being gentle over here. Y'all have seen me.
So I wanted to show you this. This is the limonada.
I got to go slow. Oh, you got the limit. Oh, you got the limonada. I'm so jelly. I didn't get that. I did they have, okay, so two other things. Just to answer questions, because I know some of my friends and I had a discussion about the price changes, and they were like, "Oh, well, what about that?" They were only doing $100 halves, and some of my friends that was a little out of their budget. And I was like, "Well, give them a chance. They have other strains, but they sell out so quick in that location by UCF. Go Knights, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Orlando store, but high population of people. So, they're going to get hit the hardest. So maybe other locations like where if you're in North Florida, you'd have more access to the drops. But if you don't go get that drop immediately, it's gone. That looks beautiful. That's what you want to see right there. Look at that fluffiness. Ooh. And a nice trim job on it.
It's got a decent trim job.
It.
I like the sugar leaves. Look,
sugar leaf, it's trimmed so you lose the weight, but it's there to protect the trichomes. And when you peel that off, it's perfect. That's like what I look for in photograph is that right there. Right there. That like you peel that off and it's like it just bursts with untouched, undisturbed trichome heads that are like, and that's what makes it pop with flavor. I mean, the auto trim stuff, people don't realize that. And Professor,
I smell lemon. Before. I'm smelling lemon. I'm smelling like a peel. Oh, this is just like lemon. This is like a lemonade.
You're having all the fun. I got to join you. Hold on. I'm jealous. I really wanted to get that strain, but that was on the $100 half. I did the $65 half, which is what I was going to mention. They do offer different price points, so that's awesome.
But it goes back. It goes back. Look, today they had $18 eights.
That's what I grabbed, and then I also got. So I got 4 of the strains for the $65. But they go back and forth when
people don't like the price. Right. Literally, wait like 3 days, boom, they'll change the price. I mean,
absolutely. And I didn't do the special on this one. I just went ahead and picked it up. It's the new Super Buff Cherry, I think.
All right, let me just do a little.
Yeah. You guys, you don't realize like Goldflower just dropped like 30 new products in 2 weeks.
I know. I
can't keep up. I literally messaged the heavyweight guys. Wow. Sorry, I say it wrong. Heavyweight heads. They messaged me on Instagram and they were like, wow, thank you for posting that. I was like, dude, I need all of your strains. And then they were like, yes, we also do the line order strains. And I was like, holy crap, y'all have so many amazing genetics. It's really awesome. You got to get Professor hooked up with some of these.
It's so many things. This is fucking incredible. It is. Look.
And that's G-Put that you have, right?
Has taken over the market with. This is G-Put. I know.
Yeah,
Goldflower
is legendary.
Over the Florida market with insanely huge drops, low prices.
On a weed adventure across the country, discovering all these different particular notable strains.
Oh, 100%. I think that's
the thing I was going to say. Also, Professor, right now, what's crazy cool, and I'm just. You know me with the strain thing, I'm just doing backflips of excitement. But you're taking like the best strain of like last harvest and crossing it with the best strain of the other one. And it's like, so we're getting a line order Clementine crossed with, Reaper. And I just had Sunshine Reaper, which was across the Sunshine
Orangutan Reaper I've heard is insane.
I couldn't get that one yet, but they're going nuts.
Reaper, wow.
Their pheno hunting right now is got to be. I'm just saying. I know there's a couple other places that are really, really trying hard to get the right seeds.
There are a few. I've seen it, but they're not on fire
like this. Like this is
Goldflower is on fire.
Oren, I need to tell you about this. There's a website called
send me
Florida
more videos. I need to be able to post them because.
Oh, I can do that. Yeah, sure. Amazing. I'll just tag you in them. Or send them to you. Whatever's easier.
Stuff. The last one you did, where it was like Goldflower. I was like, shit, I need to go buy some rosin.
That's why I bought this one. I was like, I want to make another video, but the problem is I only get like one shot at it because I got to like taste it and review it first, and then whatever's left, it's like I get one melty shot, and I got to try and get like a couple cameras. Anyway, it's fun. I like the challenge, but yeah, I haven't even opened this one yet. I'm going to save this one for tomorrow. I think I love having that fresh, new to get excited about.
You know, it'd be great if they can gift you. So I'm going to get you an email to the director of some other director. Basically, it's
the guy who waves the wands, the big ones that matter.
This young lady
lightsabers.
Waves a lot of wands. She does a lot of work. And I'll get you her direct contact.
That would be awesome.
I'm going to talk to her and be like, look, go check out this website. I already showed her your website.
Oh, thank you.
Like, look, this is the guy who does the website. I want more of our products on there. Can we comp him all the rosins he wants? Let's just get you everything. I'm going to talk
that's what we're talking. Like a couple of places are doing that. One place said that they don't want to be on camera, but they want to set me up with the newest stuff to put on the strain calendar because I made a calendar where it shows the month and it has all the drops listed for everything. Okay. And I know some businesses don't want to publicly announce that.
Oh no, we've been starting to do it. So
sometimes you give them like a couple day notice or something, but that gives me a whole newsletter to blast. hey, Goldflower has a drop coming separate from their blast. Yeah. So now that I'm getting traction finally. Anyway, I don't want to.
No, it's good.
We
Talk
can
you.
talk
Shut
more
up.
about it later.
Like,
But
shut up. Talk you. Talk you. Don't worry
sorry,
about
not
it.
sorry.
Talk.
No, but
No,
yeah.
this is good. No,
What
sorry,
I've learned
not
was,
sorry.
was getting Google to index my website. And what I didn't know for the first year and a half, and I will state this very, very loud and proud. So let me turn that up there. ChatGPT and some of the other vibe coding things gave me terrible advice about certain planning things and SEO and long-term value. It gave me a quick, short answer, got me online, got me here. But now I am literally having to go back to every single strain and fix this, add this, tweak this, tweak this. I have 400 strains, 300 and some, 400, I don't know, logged so far. And only about 100 of them are currently on Google because you have to submit them to Google one by one by one by one. And you can only do so many per day. So I'm on a 6-month process now of daily fix this, submit it. And then the next day I got to do 3 or 4 more. So it's working, and it's working expedite, like the numbers and the traffic is organic. And now Google trusts me and says, hey, you're an authority and you do this every day. And they're looking at me more like a Florida Weed Maps finally. But
that's smart.
It's kind of like I had to teach Google what to find me for. So like right now, some of the popular strains like Papaya Drip, Sour Perm. I mean, there's.
Are they able to look you up by the strain? I mean, will that pull up?
Sure. So if you type in like papaya strains, now Google goes, oh, well, here. And so 20,000 times this month, if you type papaya strain of some kind, didn't matter what, Google said, and it's called an impression on your analytics. So that means Google tried to show it to somebody. So when they click the button and hit search, you were in the top 10 and it tells you averaged to be number 2, number 4, number 5 on that list. So obviously you want to be number 1 at the very top if you could.
So East Coast, are we connected on LinkedIn? I don't remember.
I don't use LinkedIn much, but I think I sent you a friend request thing on there. So I have it. It's just Scott Tripler. And I have the gold logo, not the this one.
Different places.
No, Scott was like, no connection for you, sir.
No, we definitely are, I guess, friend or linked or whatever on that. I forget what they call it.
Yeah. I don't know. If we're not connected, we should connect.
No, definitely. I'd love to chat and hang. And like I said, we need, I'm excited to get this Ganji family game night going, baby. I mean, that'd be fun.
What game do we play now if we were playing? Because I play many different games.
But it's a good team building exercise doing that, I think.
If we get a game locked in where we can have a couple Tokyoki rules for funsies, if you choose to incline, that'd be cool too. We have a few of those that we do on my Can of Comedy night that we kind of goof off with, where we watch podcast Kill Tony. I don't know if you guys are familiar.
Love Kill Tony.
Okay, so
I love the rawness of Kill Tony.
You're gonna have to come. You have to come hang out sometime, or maybe we'll bring a comedy night over to your Discord to get it lit up one night. If you guys want to hang out on a Monday.
Yeah, I'm thinking
or something like that. Maybe
you can always come to yours as well if you invite us. I mean,
you're all welcome. All the Ganjis are always welcome. But yeah, I was just thinking maybe to help kick off the game night, maybe we should, I could host a comedy night. Everyone can kind of get familiar with no pressure, and then we could kind of like figure out how to do the gaming so everyone's cool with it.
Yeah, that sounds
we get Troublesome Red will come hang out. We got King Swish in there. Bring some of my other One More Dab. He tunes in a lot, but he tends to stream at the same time right now. So unfortunately, he's not able to hang out too often, like live.
Right.
But yeah, we'll get a bunch of the Twitch owners in here.
Isn't that crazy weird where we like to hang out, but then we have to work? Like streaming, it becomes a job. Like today I got on, and I'm like, it's not work. Look, I'm hanging out with everybody, and
but it's work. But you make it fun.
I got to jump. But
I need to get out of here so I can.
Actually, I got to get out of here too. I hear the dogs going nuts. I'm like.
Yeah, thank you, Professor. Thank you, Oren. I appreciate y'all. Cowboy Gav.
It's a pleasure that everybody came.
Appreciate all the good vibes and the smiles. I needed them.
I'm gonna go smoke the limonada and and go look at the moon. I hope the moon's out there tonight. I'm sure it is. I watched the movie about the moon falling.
I'll look for the moon. I'll keep my eye on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Chris, thank you for coming to the show. Have a great night.
Pleasure, man.
And everybody, listen, thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being you. Thank you for that authentic energy that really makes this show something amazing. I am Orin, the Oraganji, and this is highly motivated. Everybody have an amazing night, Friday session night, great weekend. Arrivederci. Do svidania. Auf Wiedersehen.